9 minutes until showtime.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you
ready? 8 minutes until showtime.
Ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a Ring Walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny. Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas. You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Bang, bang.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop.
7
Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a Ring Walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny. Daniel.
Good morning.
6 minutes until showtime.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another one. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny, and we're here to discuss the big fight. May 20th is going down. Devin Haney, Vasiliy Lomachenko, 11 days out. But Frank Martin out here in these boxing streets saying that he's the big pressure and asking Devin for a title shot. So we're going to be talking Lomachenko, Haney. We're even going to be talking Haney, Lomachenko, 24 access, 24/7 access, whatever it's called, 24/7 all access, blood in, sweat, tears. What is it called?
I think the last thing you said.
Blood in, sweat, tears, or blood
Some
in,
shit.
bleeding, sweaty tears. I don't know. Some shit. It should have just been camp life. They all here doing extraness. But yeah, man, that's what we talking about. If you guys are interested, you know the number to call, 1-425-569-50 41. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. And yeah, man, talk to us. We are here to discuss
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood, sweat, and tears. We've also watched Haney versus Loma, the full episode on Real Devin Haney TV. It is at 130,000 views at the moment, so we can discuss that as well. All things Devin Haney, Frank Martin, Vasiliy Lomachenko. Frank interjected himself into this one, so the young prospect gets a little shine here. As you know, you don't really have many people calling out Devin Haney, so you gotta put a shine on a dude that does. You know what I mean? And this is off the back of obviously Devin taking a shot at Frank. Frank had an article on Boxing Scene. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can pull that up. Where Frank says something like,
He says he feels he's ready for Tank, Stevenson, and Haney right now. I'm sending that to your messages.
article
Ness.
or tweet.
The article.
Okay, because the
tweet.
Perfect.
The tweet that has the article in it.
That has Devin's response.
That has Devin's response, which I'm
are
also
the man.
I'm also gonna send to you just in case the thread,
You are the man.
gets lost or whatever in the sauce or whatever. So yeah, champ.
Yeah, so this is what we're here discussing. Obviously, Dev took some shots at Martin, and I don't know, is it a shot or is it just a competitive dude giving another competitor a pull up? Like a pickup. I mean, it'll still go down as a backhanded compliment, I guess. But this is the article on Boxing Scene. This is the tweet, right? So as you can see, Martin feels he's ready for Tank, Stevenson, and Haney. Cool. If you go to the next tweet, you'll have, a word here from Devin. Now, did he mean it in a manner to start a beef? Because he old as shit. He should be. Now, again, off first sight, people take these messages and they're like, oh, he called them old. He's not old like, oh, he's got gray hair and his bones hurt, No, he's old in his career is how I'm taking it, Danny. He's 28. He's still considered a prospect. He's old in his career is how I'm taking it. How about you? How did you interpret Devin Haney's tweet?
Nah, like he is old to pretty much old to be where he's at in his career. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how I took it.
That's exactly what he meant.
Yo, it's funny though. I'm on Frank's Twitter right now. He only has 12 tweets.
And one of those to the undisputed champ.
He didn't like add him like he did Keyshawn,
but you can send me that because he does say
I did send it to you. No?
He does. His answer is part of the title, and we got to show the people what he said, and he kept it short and sweet. You could tell he's a man that doesn't talk a lot. He gives me that more than Earl, more than Earl, more than Crawford. He's like different with it. You feel me? Man of many, few words, but he seems all action. And he said, and I quote, "The lame shit getting out of hand. Palm on my face emoji. Our paths real different. I'm big pressure, regardless. When I fight for a title, let me come get yours." And he put another hand on a palm, a palm on a hand emoji.
No, that's the shrug emoji.
Oh, I wear glasses.
Like, let me come get yours.
Word. Let him come get his then. So, I mean, and look, we got to talk about this because Vasil's doing zero promoting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he's doing
zero promoting.
But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, do we have to talk about that as much as it's like how realistic?
Nah, you got to talk about it. Super realistic. I'm glad you went there. For the casual fans out there, Devin is a free agent after this fight. Win or lose, Frank Martin fight is possible. Now, does Danny mean is it realistic because of the weight categories? Now, that's a whole different argument that we won't know till May 20th. That's my opinion.
Nah, my opinion is that even if he can comfortably or uncomfortably make 135 pounds, it wouldn't be for a name like Frank Martin.
I see that. I see what you're saying. Like I'm not going to make weight.
Not being funny. I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to go out on the limb and say, I Google Frank Martin. He ain't even the first motherfucker to pop up.
Out of the people in the world.
Out of the people in the world. He ain't even going to be the first person to pop up. Let's see. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, why the fuck would I make 135 pounds to not
But you're assuming it's struggling. You're assuming he's struggling. I'm assuming.
I'm not assuming
I'm
he's
assuming
struggling.
you want some B-hop shit.
Oh, shit. Nah, he was the first one.
I'm assuming
He
you
was the
on
first
some
one.
B-hop shit and, you stand there, you clearing the smoke. You want all the smoke. Anybody who's somebody, Devin Haney stand there to defend. You lining up Tank.
But is
you
he-
lining up Shakur.
I
You
need-
lining up Frank. You lining up Cepeda. Then you left. I'm going to be real with you. You can't beat Kambosos and Lomachenko and say you cleared out the division. So you can look at me all you want from the side of your eye. That's not clearing out a division. You can't fight the dude that already lost to the young dude that you supposed to fight.
So beating
And then fight Kambosos.
So just to be clear, beating Frank Martin is cleared out the division.
You heard what I said. You want to make it a joke because that's what
I'm just
you do.
saying, bro. I'm just saying, like,
anytime we talk about your favorite fighters, everything turns into a joke. I clearly said fight Devin, fight Shakur.
I heard
said
the
fight
names,
Tank,
but is he even the
William
next one
Cepeda.
up?
My brother.
You said Frank
It's
after.
it's only
after,
four
after
fighters
them
in
two.
that division. Like, if you want to throw Jaime in there, cool. But I'm pretty sure Frank Martin is getting more votes than
Keyshawn Davis now?
Than Jermaine Ortiz. And Keyshawn Davis.
Nah,
yes.
Doubt both of
and
those.
Keyshawn
I
Davis.
doubt both
yes.
of those. Let's make a poll, because, I don't see that,
Brother, Keyshawn Davis ain't fight nobody on the level of Michelle Rivera. He ain't fight an undefeated fighter yet on that level. So, yes, Frank is above him. You want to lie for Keyshawn? Do that. I'm not here to lie for nobody. I ain't nobody's motherfucking favorite fighter, or I ain't no man of fan. I ain't no fan of man.
Nah,
Keyshawn need to go do something if he want to motherfucking be. If Keyshawn think he next, he got to do something. If Keyshawn think he in his list, he got to do something. Simple. Simple. They right. We could do a poll. Let's see who belongs.
I've seen that guy fight one time.
Who?
Now he's just like the guy.
You talking about Frank?
Yeah.
So Frank isn't a top guy in the division in your opinion?
I wouldn't put him 3 like you did after. Like it, if let's just say shot, a la James Lockwood, I can make 135 the rest of my life. Even though I've been here for 30 fights. I wouldn't go. Yeah, Shakur and Tank, no question. In no particular order. I think Tank would.
Yeah, it's Tank, Shakur, Frank.
Yes.
Tank, Shakur, Frank. What you gonna do? William Cepeda?
Yeah, I wouldn't put William.
Who then? Tell us. We waiting. It's a podcast.
Bro, I mean, I gave out Keyshawn is a bigger fight than a Frank Martin. I'm sorry. He's a more known name. That's a bigger fight. That is a bigger fight. Right now, that is a bigger fight. My opinion. That's a bigger fight. Jermaine Ortiz, bigger fight. Jermaine Ortiz, bigger fight. Jermaine Ortiz is a
bigger fight than Frank Martin.
Absolutely. That's a fight that
what
you
are
can
you
make,
basing this off?
That I'm basing it off of 2 Muslim men that you could take to the Middle East to fight for the biggest religious community in the world. That's what I'm basing it off of. A guy that gave the Matrix a hell of a fucking fight. A hell of a fucking fight. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think that fight is bigger than Frank Martin versus Devin Haney. Frank Martin versus Devin Haney has the element of Earl Spence. The same way the Tank bubble. Tank bubble because he had the element of Floyd Mayweather. Earl speaks, his fans attached to Frank, and they say whatever Earl says. I don't see Jermaine Ortiz, who 2 days ago was club level. 2 days ago had a club level promoter. He just signed 2 days ago, maybe 4. He just signed to a major. Like, he's literally club level. He's not Lou DiBella. He's not with fucking Clarissa's promoter. He's beneath that. He's with CSE or ECES. Like, bro, he just signed to a major. You kidding me? No way, man. And Frank got a secondary win on his resume. Look it up. We got a $20 super chat from Tito in the 973. Ness is the GOAT. Flex emoji, fire emoji, thumbs up emoji. Salute, cuz. Appreciate you. How should we do the poll? Because I don't want to really make it about, I guess, yeah, that would be it.
Again, like you're basing it off
Should
of a very unrealistic expectation
which is?
for Devin to stay for another year and a half to 2 years in the division. I'm basing it off of a very realistic expectation of him to not stay for a non-appealing name. You know, this is just
Non-appealing to you, man. Non-appealing to you, that's for sure. Because people talk about Frank Martin
uh,
in these boxing streets
y-
heavy.
bro, a guy with 12 tweets on Twitter and only 3,000 followers is not that appealing, no.
I hear you. I hear you. You sound like somebody that called me yesterday, but it's about fighting. It ain't about tweeting. See, that's the thing. A lot of these fighters, they do a lot of fighting on Twitter. So they got a following. You feel me? Keyshawn actually fought and beat
Bro,
somebody that was viable. I got $5 cash app.
yeah, Keyshawn has you right.
I'm at Mark. Martin. Mike says,
Hey,
who's
where my Chicago Blackhawk fans at, baby? Where y'all at, baby? We got reasons to celebrate. I'm sorry, Nuss.
Mike with the $5 cash app says, who's Rolly fighting, bruh? He looked 50. I do have a picture.
Bro.
I will screen share, so just for context.
Why? I ain't gonna say my man's name, but a cut man that we all know in the sport walks up to me yesterday. He's like, "Yo, what's up with Rolly's opponent?" I'm like, "What you mean?" He like, "What's up with him, man? You ain't seen that picture? My man's look like he just got out of therapy or something." I'm like, "What you mean?" He like, "Bro, I ain't being funny, but he looks sick, bro." He showed me a picture. I'm like, "Oh man, this dude look old. He look tired."
He been looking old and tired. I laughed at this dude when he fought Corolla. I'm pretty sure this dude fought Corolla over there. Rolly better kill him because of the perception. It looked like you fighting a 55-year-old. But I'm sure the picture don't do him no justice. Like, that ain't really how he look. Even though I feel like this is really how he look because I've watched him fight. And he got other pictures that look just as bad. But
Yeah, man. That's gonna be interesting.
should the winner clean out the division?
He gon' fucking become a world champion after getting knocked out. Shout out to Rolly.
Damn, I can't fit it. Let me see if I use Shakur's first name.
I mean, but then you have to explain what cleaning out is, because cleaning out to me would be 2 more. Cleaning out to you, you said 4 more.
I think I got it.
So
Alright.
so you just gotta like explain it. You know.
So you saying don't fight. You don't think Martin belongs in there?
Fuck no.
So cleaning out the division for you is fighting Tank Shakur. Who else?
That's it.
Oh wow.
That's it. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
You literally got Keyshawn out here doing articles and interviews.
Yeah, I hear
talking
you,
about Dev, calling him light skinned.
Yo,
light skinned niggas don't even like to be called light skinned.
Bro, I ain't light skinned, so I don't know. I just know that the dude been at the division for 30 fucking fights, man. How much could you expect? Like, realistically speaking, how many times can one make the weight? Bernard had 20 defenses at middleweight and was ridiculed for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. People was saying he was looking like 50 when 50 was playing that cancer patient. At the last weigh-in. Many people ain't think he was even gonna stay for this one. He chose to stay. I don't know how many more at 135 his body could realistically take. And if again, it's like, why would I stay for a non-appealing
Why you
fight?
keep saying Frank is non-appealing, bro?
I mean, is he more appealing than Shakur?
No.
Is he more appealing than Gervonta Davis?
No.
So it's like that right there puts me at minimum. So he ain't appealing than those two. I'm fighting Lomachenko right now. So that means you back half of next year. You get what I'm saying? So it's like maybe he should hit 100,000 followers on Instagram by then. You get what I'm saying?
Shots fired.
Maybe 6,000-7,000, double his Twitter following. You get
Now
what
it's about Twitter following.
No, I'm
when
just-
when it comes to Frank,
I'm just saying that's
Frank White.
Is that not one of the social media platforms that you have on your fucking deck? Twitter don't count now, brother? Come on,
Yo,
man.
Frank White. I got the $10 soupy chat from Warhorse 9. Ring Walk Danny is Devin Haney's Brian Perez. Cottons? Oh, he meant Kodos. He meant Kodos bed buddy. Ha 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 ha. 4 laugh out loud emojis. Fucking hilarious. How hard he rides Haney. All right. 4 more laughing out loud emojis.
Yo, my man said, is Rolly fighting Mayorga?
Yeah, he
Yo,
do look like a little
Yo,
Mayorga
a
on
little
the low.
Ricardo. He just needs a cigarette in his mouth.
If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. If you're ready to call in and give us your opinion, obviously you can talk Lomachenko and Devin. You can talk their all access. And Devin did his own where he dropped on Devin Haney TV. Anything you want to talk about on the all access? It felt like it was more Devin. I don't know if since I watched Devin's own, like, did I mix them up? But I felt like it was more Devin talking.
Definitely felt like more Devin. Yeah, bro. Loma's not doing a good job at promoting this fight, truth be told. Like,
Yeah, Devin said that too. I think on his real Devin Haney TV, he said that. He's like, he's not promoting the fight. He's not gonna promote the fight. You know what I mean?
Even like in this, Loma's like, oh, no talking. We'll just see at the fight, and it's just like, bro, this your first time on pay-per-view. This ain't just Devin's first time. This is your first time on pay-per-view. So it's like, why aren't you trying to fucking get paid? Why you ain't trying to have a?
In one of these episodes, I heard Devin say, a lot of these fighters fight for money. I don't fight for money. I fight for legacy. And I'm like, but you getting paid along the way. They've been talking about Devin being one of the highest paid lightweights for a while now. So I guess that money is coming with that legacy. And we're just a little silent because we are replaying the Blood, Sweat, and Tears with
Episode
Top
1.
Rank, episode 1. And, we're just going through some scenes to stay refreshed. But once again, you can call in if you want to tell us your favorite scene. If you want to tell us, maybe your early prediction of Devin Haney versus Vasiliy Lomachenko. Do tell us if you think Frank Martin is a worthless fight in the sense that it's not worth it for Devin Haney to make the weight after fighting, hypothetically, God willing, Tank and Shakur. I got Jamal Davis, $5 super chat, says, give the dog some love being in the show. Smash the like. Shout out, shout out. Yeah, they my road dogs, man. I'm in, they in. I'm out, they out. It's done. That's how it goes.
Yo, we got Hammond, Indiana in the building. What up, Hammond? We got Toledo in the building. What up, Toledo?
Toledo. If you're watching this on YouTube,
Go
smash
ahead.
the thumbs up.
Smash it. And if you want to call in, y'all see the number right here. 425-569-5241. Press 1
One time.
Voice your opinion. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well, man.
Yes, sir. Let's
Stop
see
being
where we're at,
stingy.
man. We're trying to get to this next goal. Right now, we are at 168,596. We're trying to get to 170,000. So come on over to youtube.com and subscribe. Is that Shamar he's sparring?
Nah. Can't remember his name. I want to say he's from Philly. Yeah.
Well, let's open up these phone lines in case we got any callers. If not, early day.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
$5, Hallie Etty.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
They saying that Loma's actually looked at as a traitor of Ukraine. Maybe that's why he's keeping quiet. He knows backlash is coming. I don't
He's
know.
obviously looked at as what?
The super chat says they're saying that Loma's actually looked at as a traitor of Ukraine. Maybe that's why he's keeping quiet.
Yeah, that's a false.
Yeah, I haven't heard
There's
nothing
been
like
zero
that. Jamal
reports
Davis
of that.
$5 says so we shouldn't be getting any issues with fights being made since money isn't why he fights. I need good fights.
Yeah, he said that for sure, and I thought that next. I'm like, damn, people gonna use that against you, but I think he's saying that because he already proved that, right? Like technically speaking, he took short money to fight George Kambosos in a very horrible contract that luckily he's about to be out of, um, momentarily after this fight.
Word.
Did we get to? Yes, we did, because that wasn't today. All right. Phone line to call 1425-569-5241. Discord is available. The link for Discord I am putting in the YouTube chat for those that would like to use Discord to call in. Also, we have Twitter Spaces. That's available if you want to call in via Twitter. Let's get out to these calls. We got Big Balls Nino. What up?
Yo, make sure to unmute, guys. Oh shit. 1 second, my guy.
Yeah, we hear you.
What up with it?
Nino,
Yo,
we hear you.
you can hear me?
Yes.
I bet. About the topic, man. It's 11 days out. I've been seeing Devin Haney like pop up on my YouTube feed and just doing different interviews and shit. Like y'all was just speaking on. Loma ain't been doing nothing, so that ain't gonna help the pay per view at all. With it just being one sided. But with the fight, like I've been saying, man, I think Devin gon' I don't think he gonna knock him out, but I think he gonna make easy work of him. And shit, you feel me? Win an easy UD. Anybody want to bet on it? Goddamn it, hit me up. And about Frank Martin, man, I definitely think Frank Martin #3 in the division. I don't even think it's close to be real, but that's just my opinion.
Wait, so you don't got Keyshawn ahead of him?
Nah,
So
he
you
a pup still.
you don't think Keyshawn is a bigger fight for Devin?
I mean, if you want to ask the like casuals and shit, they probably know Keyshawn more because of the Olympics and being with Shakur. But I feel like the hardcore boxing fans know Frank Martin is ahead of Keyshawn right now. So I feel like Frank should get a shot at title before, you feel me, Keyshawn do. That's just because I feel like the Rivera win, even though I watched the Duno fight, the Martinez, I only watched like 2-3 fights, but with that Rivera win, shit, that's better than any win Keyshawn got. He just fought Yiggy. So I don't think it's really a convo about who the top three. I think it's Tank, Shakur, and Frank Martin. And then from there, I'll probably put I put Jermaine Ortiz as #4 and then Keyshawn. That's what I put as my top 5. But that's just me, man. Like I said, I was just calling in to say I think Frank is one of the top guys in the division. But if it was up to Devin, if I was managing him, I wouldn't say fight Frank. It's not a big enough fight. The only big fights I think at 35 for Devin is Shakur and Tank. But like he said, if he on some legacy shit,
but if you don't fight, like okay, I get the whole weight thing, but outside of that, like, isn't not fighting Frank like not fighting Boots?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if he on some legacy shit where he could stick around in division, like if he got 3-4 fights, then I think shit, it should be them 4 right there: Ortiz, Shakur, Martin, and Tank. But if he only got 1 fight, I say it should be Tank. If he got 2, it got to be Tank first, then Shakur. But I wouldn't stay down there unless I get Tank first. I'll just vacate and say fuck it, bro, because he'll possibly lose all his momentum, giving up all his belts if he loses to Shakur, trying to be on some legacy shit. So I say, nigga, you saying fuck the bag, nigga. The bag is what you fight for at the end of the day. So get all the money you could get with Tank. If you don't get that money fight, vacate and move up. But if you want to stay down there, fight Tank first, then get Shakur the shot. But he need to stay away from Shakur because Bob Arum on Shakur to get them belts ASAP. But that's all I got on this call, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
Appreciate you, champ. Thanks for calling in. That's one person think Martin is a bigger fight. We are going to Toledo, Ohio. Treese, what it do?
Shit, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm listening to the topic, listening to the show and whatnot. You know, I'm with Danny on that though. I feel like the two fights with Tank and Shakur, that's all I really want to see. From like at 135, that's all I want to see. And then like I heard you know me. I told you yesterday, Dev Dollars, we trying to be face of boxing. Face of boxing move up. They pound for pound. If to be pound for pound, you gotta go up. You feel me? It's time. It's time. After we get them two fights, you gotta go up. They'll put the stamp on that 140, and then after that, we can go up and put the stamp on that 147. And then, by the way, I got a question. Did y'all see that Rolly Romero shit on The Last Stand the other day, yesterday, or whatever?
Nah.
I feel like, well, if y'all did, that motherfucker Rolly was being coy on that bitch, and for some reason, if he win that belt, I feel like that motherfucker gonna fuck around and give Bronner a shot at that shit, yo. I feel like he talking about money shit, and he talking about making 140 more interesting and all this other shit. Talking about this, I feel like he gonna give Bronner a shot at the belt, bro. If he win that shit, like no lie, like I don't know how y'all
Broner
feel
make
about. I don't know how
40?
y'all feel about this.
And is Broner
feel
gonna
like
be
Brody
ranked at 40?
I mean,
I'm saying, but it's
that's been
if
Broner's
Rolly the champ,
goal.
You say what?
That's been Broner's goal is to sign. I mean, to fight at 40 allegedly.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I feel like that shit is set up. Like set up. He fuck around. Like if he could set up them two fights, I feel like Garcia and Rolly would both die to fight Broner just on the pay-per-view side or the money side alone. You feel me? Just chasing the bag type shit. But yeah, Dev Dollars, get them two fights out the way, move up 140. Simple as that. And that kid trying to hold my nigga back at 135. Man, that's out of control. Y'all be cool.
I mean, I just feel like those are big fights there. You know, at 40, I don't see bigger names than Tank, Shakur, Martin, even Cepeda is the green print. Like I don't like what's the bigger names at 40? Like Tio, we don't know what's gonna happen, where he's gonna end up. Same thing with Josh. We need to see that fight. You know, if Tio loses, he's got 2 losses. People start saying mentally he's not there. So we got to see that fight. So then at 40, what else you got? Hitchison ain't more known or a bigger fight than Frank because Hitchison don't got a Earl. So what else is there? Montana Love? Okay, I like Montana. He's been around for a while.
When he jump up there, he jump up there, he got to go get built. He could go fight he could fight Regis.
He ain't got Earl, but he got Tank. Like he ain't signed a Tank, but that's his like man's.
Who?
Richardson. They always
I feel like
together.
I feel like Dez could fight Regis, and then I feel like Dez could fight Matias. That's 2 championship fights right there who we know.
And none of them fights bigger than Tank and Shakur. And let's say you're not comparing them to that, and you only comparing it to Martin and Cepeda. You said Dev should fight Regis. Good fight, great fight, big fight. Who else?
I said Matias, just to go get the belt, just to go take his belt.
All right, like you said, that's why you prefacing it like that, because you know Matias ain't a big name.
I'm saying that's our first fight. We step in, fight Matias, boom, take his belt. That's the first fight to step in to 140, boom. Then we go get Regis.
We'll see. We'll see.
2, you feel me? Simple. Shout out TBV, man. That's my call. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you. Let's see. Looking like we got to go to Al in the Bay. What it do today?
Yo, what's up?
What's good with it?
To tell you the truth, after this normal fight, I think Dev only have one fight in him. Either it's gonna be Shakur or it's gonna be Tank. That's it. And he's gonna move up after that. He's gonna try to just get those other belts and try to collect all four of those. Um, I think Frank Martin is a good fight. I just don't think it's for him. I think Frank Martin is gonna end up running into Shakur, and they're gonna end up duking it out at the end of the day. You know, maybe for undisputed, but I don't think they're gonna be duking out for undisputed. But I think Dev is gonna move up. I think he's gonna fight either Tank and then move up and then fight Shakur at 140. I don't see him fighting Shakur at 135. Only way I see him fighting Shakur at 135 is Tank denies the fight, and he only has one fight left, and that's about it. Now, Frank, he's I wouldn't say he's a big name, but he needs more wins under his belt to be a big name for me.
What fights at 40? What fights at 40 are more interesting to you than Frank? Regis is a more interesting fight. T.O. is a more interesting fight if he wins.
Realistically, I think Regis, T.O., and I think he'll go after Ryan just because Tank beat him. And if Tank denies him the fight, I think he's going to want to show up Tank and try to beat Ryan Garcia worse than Tank did. So I think if he don't get the fight, I think he just move up to fight Ryan Garcia to try to prove Tank is not better than him. On some, you know, I did this man worse than you ever did him.
Let me ask you something.
But
who's more popular, Jose Ramirez, Frank Martin?
Gotta say Jose Ramirez.
No, you don't. Just because he was a champ. It's who more popular. That's what I'm saying. Ryan wasn't no champ. So don't bring up accolades.
No. I ain't say nothing about that. I just know that Frank's biggest show only had 1,500 people in the stands.
It don't matter. It's who sees you fight. This is national television. And don't bring up titles and accolades, you haters out there, because Ryan had none.
Yeah, see, that's exactly why it's kind of paused, because it's like, you know, like you said.
It's all right. Keep it moving.
He got
Frank versus Sabril Matisse. Who's more popular? Not versus, just who's more popular. Who moves the needle more?
Frank.
Okay. Jack Catterall and Frank. Who moves the needle more? For you.
I think Jack Catterall will be the better fight. I think Frank Martin is the popular fight.
Arnold Barboza, is he more popular than Frank?
Depending on where you fight. I think if you move it to the East Coast, maybe. I think that would be a bigger fight, a more popular fight than they would have it on the West Coast.
Ain't Barboza from the West?
West Coast thing.
Ain't Barboza? Isn't Barboza from the West?
Isn't he? I thought he was from the DR, ain't he?
Hell no. What's wrong with you?
No, he Mexican.
He got them Puerto Rican vibes too. I met him in person. He be giving me he you know, he could look like it. Like he could be like, nah, my mom's. You feel me?
Type shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Champ, let me get to some other callers here. Let's see what we got. If you want to call into the show number, it is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice that opinion. Make it heard. Real Jose, what it do? We on Discord. If you're on Discord, you got to accept that request. Real Jose to this day. If you watch,
Hello?
yes, sir.
Yo, what up? Shout out TVV. Shit. I just started listening. You guys are having the conversation of Frank Martin. I could agree a little bit with Danny when he says Loma, Tank, and Shakur is probably playing the division just because I don't think Frank can beat any of those three guys. But it would also, but I mean, if Frank can get a title, maybe Earl Spence can put him on an undercard or something. He needs to get
Bill,
some attention or something happen. And so he can make the fight happen. But if it
is
won't
he
happen at
is he more
135, I think one of them
popular?
will fight him at 140.
Is he more popular, more known than William Cepeda with Golden Boy?
Sure. I mean, Williams is from Mexico, so he has a lot of fans in Mexico. So that's, but in the States, nah. I mean, I think with the right promotion, he could get a really good, they can make a really big fight with Stan Martin. I think he has the potential to be a big fight candidate. I don't know why Danny what he said about him, because I mean, if he becomes a champion, then Haney's gonna look like a duck.
If who becomes a champion,
I
Haney?
mean,
If who becomes
if
a
if
champion?
Frank Martin if Frank Martin wins a fight and wins a belt in the next year, and
He
Haney
won't.
vacates,
The guy, the
I
guy
mean,
that,
and
the
Haney
guy,
moves up.
the
Is that
guy,
Haney got all the belts,
the
so he got to go through Haney to get a belt.
and then the guy that's
That's what I'm
been,
saying.
but the
If
guy
Haney
that's
moves
been,
up and Frank Martin gets a belt within the next year and a half, if none of those three guys have faced them and they've all moved up, then what happens then?
what you mean? What happens then? You act like he ain't been at the division 30 fights. You act like people.
Devin, yeah, bro, but you act like he's old, bro. Come on now, Devin's young.
That's the point, motherfucker. He's growing. He's getting bigger. Why wouldn't he move up after 30 fucking fights? Y'all was
I
putting
mean,
them.
yeah.
Y'all was putting them next
I
to.
mean,
Go ahead.
I see that. I see the fight happening either at 140 or 135. I think one of those guys is gonna see Frank at 140, if not at 135, because he fought at 140 in the amateurs. He fought Virgil Ortiz in the finals of the Golden Gloves at 141. So I don't think he'd be opposed to fighting at 140. I just think the fight. I mean, it's business. There's business to boxing. So I don't know.
For sure.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in. If anybody else wants to voice their opinion, the number to do so 1-425-569-5241. Press one time to get on the Voice of the People hotline. We also have Discord rocking and rolling, Twitter Spaces rocking and rolling, CYP rocking and rolling.
Yo, yo.
What up?
Oh man, listen. Gotta sprinkle some salt on this motherfucker today. I was thinking, man, this pound for pound, Devin gotta move up shit got me thinking. Now I need y'all to rock with me, chat, since I'm the face of the chat. I'm speaking for everybody, I'm the face of the chat. A-side shit. Listen, man, the reason why heavyweights weren't allowed to be pound for pound is because they can't move up nowhere. There ain't nowhere for them to go. Everybody under there, they can do it. So I said to myself, I started looking around at pound for pound boxing and shit. And I started saying, hold up, man. If you ain't never beat nobody up at the other division ahead of you, how the fuck are you pound for pound? I ain't saying you ain't good. I ain't saying you ain't the man. I ain't saying you ain't undisputed. Charlo undisputed, but he ain't moved up. Like, that's my guy, so it's not being biased here. But I'm like, how many pound for pound boxers have actually proved that they could whoop somebody ass bigger than him? Like, actually did it. I was looking at De La Hoya. He lost to B.I., lost to Trinidad. Motherfucker was like the dudes who were bigger than you. They beat you. I ain't say you got your ass whooped. Trinidad was close, but they beat you. I mean, you tried it, but they beat you. Now I've been trying to figure this shit out. Like, do we really need to put our foot down and foot on their neck and say, hold on, man, until you get away from them dudes your size and show us you can whoop somebody ass bigger who's good. You ain't really pound for pound. You just really good at your weight class. Triple G. You just really good at your weight class. You're not Andre Ward going up to Kovalev. You're not Canelo going to field and get Kovalev. You're not one of them. You good at your weight class. You dominating your weight class. I think I'm gonna do some more research on this shit. But that's how I think I want to go moving forward. Until you show us that you can walk into any room and the size don't matter, you're gonna knuckle up and may win. I ain't calling you pound for pound no more. So I'm about to cut my list short. My list about to have a new criteria. Until you prove that the next dude up a champion, somebody good, somebody former, whatever. You go up there and whoop their ass. I ain't calling you pound for pound. I'm just calling you a great boxer. That's my take of the day. Put a 1 in the chat if you down with that. Put a 2. If you not, put a 3. If you're a hater. CYP out.
All right, Carlos, appreciate the call.
All right.
Who we got next on these phone lines, y'all?
We going out to Rico. Actually, it is Huang in Houston up first. What up? Huang, Houston. 713. Huang. Going once. Juan Compang. Oh boy. All right, we going out to
Who that, Rico? Oh, you went to Rico?
Nah, I'm going to Rico now since Juan Wildin'.
Yo.
What up?
Straight. What's good?
Yeah. Good morning. What's going on, Danny? What's going on, Ness?
Chilling.
I think if Devin beats Lomachenko, I think he should move up and fight Rolly if Rolly wins the belt at 140 and let Tank. If he can't get the Tank fight,
You think the
move up to
Mayweathers are
140.
gonna
If he
give
can
him
put the
Rolly
work-
though? You think the Mayweather money team gonna give him Rolly?
I think it would be a big fight. It would really be a big.
Cause I ain't signing the
I think
Mayweather to fight Rolly. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And now one kind of makes some money, so it makes sense in my eyes.
I mean, shit. That's a fight that got history. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't signing the Mayweather to fight Rolly, yo.
Nah, you ain't got to.
Feel me?
Yeah, you probably could do something across the street. Another joint venture.
With
You know what I'm
Al?
saying? A joint promotion. Yes, something along them lines. But I think Rolly will be a good fight at 140 because you're not knowing if you're gonna get the Tank fight. You're not knowing they can want to give him the Shakur fight, but that will be a difficult fight for him at 135. I think Devin will be at his best at 140. So you did everything you had to do. You defended the belt twice. You beat Lomachenko. People were saying one of the greatest fighters. I mean, you did enough at 135 in my eyes. Shit, it's time to move up. Take care of your body and do what you need to do to better
So
yourself.
you got him winning the Loma fight.
I do. I do have him winning the Loma fight.
Easy or in a tough fight? How you see it going?
I think it's gonna be something like 9-3. Something like I think it's gonna be an easy. Devin's just a different class of boxer right now than Loma is. That's just how I see it. I think Loma's still a good boxer, but I think Devin is just he's gonna show the heart of a champion. He's just gonna show how great he really is against Lomachenko because Loma's gonna hit him with some things. He's gonna show him and do things that he's never seen before. But I think Devin is gonna, just like Floyd, whenever you hit him, he comes back greater. And I think Devin's gonna do the same thing. Loma might hit him with a good shot, but a true champion is gonna come out and he's gonna show that. And I think he should move up, maybe fight Rolly or go after the Regis. But I think he'll be his best at 140 than he is at 135.
Do you think Frank Martin is a bigger fight than Jose Ramirez?
I think Frank Martin. I do.
Do you think he's
Frank Martin is a bigger fight because of the Errol Spence factor? Just like when Tank was coming out, he had the Floyd Mayweather factor. So I think I think Keyshawn is a bigger fight than Frank Martin, but I like Frank Martin. I like Frank Martin as well.
Damn, Keyshawn bigger fight than Frank. Why? Because of the gold medal, silver medal?
Yes, correct. Because
he like Shakur kind of. He is like Shakur and even talk a little bit more.
Definitely talk more.
And he's connected to Bud. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of he got that same thing like Frank Martin with Arrow. I'm connected to Bud, so let my youngins fight to see who's the best. That's how I see it.
For sure.
Yeah, man. But that's my call, man.
You already know, champ. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got. We going out to the lines. If you want to call in, show number 1425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion. Let it be heard right here. Voice of the People hotline. We going out to Philly. Yeah, what it do?
What up, Wayne Walk? What up, Luck?
What's good with it?
Yo, look, man. The bull took my call because I was gonna go there with the Rolly thing. I'm thinking green print and my question to you, Les, is why wouldn't he be able to fight Rolly? Because that makes the most sense to me if he moves up.
Why wouldn't be able to fight Rolly? Because I'm not signing a Mayweather for a fucking Rolly fight. Rolly ain't enough to get me to sign.
But
You can't do something with Al?
If Al want to do
you're
something,
right.
and,
But
and and
okay,
look, I'm not gonna be a hard ass. I'll tell y'all the truth. Yes, Leonard Ellerbe recently came out and said that Rolly don't even got a contract with Mayweather. They've been working on a friendship level for a minute. That his contract expired, but I'm just saying when a commodity like Devin comes around, they try to get you to sign to their company so their company looks good. Look at what Lou DiBella did. People just don't say it out loud, but Lou DiBella got Devin assigned to Lou Promotions and to Top Rank to get the motherfucking fight with Cambosos, but nobody says it. I don't want to do all that shit. I already did all that. I already became undisputed. The world knows who I am. If and when I beat Loma, I'm a bigger star. I'm not signing to fight Rolly. You want me. You lucky I'm giving you a shot. I'm not signing to you.
all right, question though. So can he do a deal and say, yo, look, how about we work out a deal? I'm gonna fight Tank and Rolly, and we gonna work
Now
out
that's
something. I
different.
want to fight Tank.
Now that's
If you
different.
can make this work out, I'll fight Rolly after that. So
No,
if
no, no,
he
that's
can fight
different.
Tank, Rolly,
No, that's
then
different.
that's the move.
No, that's different. If you talking to Al, for one, you got to be talking to Al. And if you telling Al, or he telling you, yeah, we gonna give you Rolly, and if you beat him, then you get Tank, then I'm signing on a dotted line.
That's what we for. We here to get the money. Every time I talk to you, I'm talking about money. I don't know all the fighters.
No, I hear
I don't
you.
really
I'm
know
just
Frank
saying,
like
I
that.
just don't know I just don't know that Al is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to serve. Like, maybe he believes in Tank and he believes, yeah, you'll run through Rolly, but Tank going to stop you. But it's still a gamble. Because if he run through two of your pay-per-view stars.
I mean, they want that bread. Al about that bread, man. People say crazy stuff about Al, but one thing I do know about Al is Al about that change, bro. He about that chicken. Look, Dev got to find a way to get better marketing. He got to have the ring walk got to be dope. Danny, you got to holler at your man and tell him bring out Kevin Gates and have him do the prayer or something. You know what I mean? He got to move on the Muslim. He got to move on his Muslim thing. On top of that, he got to make it fly so the people in the hood want to rock with him. Because everybody in the hood is rocking without it. Tank, or they either rocking with Shakur. And you know that's what it is. They looked at Dev as being the pretty boy from the suburbs.
I don't know that Shakur made that mark
that's
yet.
My man.
I don't know Shakur made that mark yet, and that's my man. He from my city. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Like, I would love to be able to say that's true, but I think it's Tank. The culture's rocking with Tank, slightly with Dev. I've been to 2 Dev fights. They come out for him, but it ain't like Tank. Like, man, I seen Lil Kim at Tank fight. I seen Dr. Dre, not Dr. Dre, Dr. fucking J. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen big names at Tank shit. So, yeah, the culture rocking with Tank right now. I don't know about Shakur. Like, I mean, who we seen at the Nork fight? But that's the bell for you, champ. We got to get to the next brother. But who we seen at the Shakur fight? Like, in terms of big name, I'm not saying there wasn't any. I'm saying I can't off top recall. Tran, what it do?
Yo, what's good? That's good. Jenny, how y'all feeling, man?
Straight.
That's good. Yeah, man. I would like to see if Haney wins for sure. Go after Tank or Shakur. Frank Martin would be a good fight. I also like Tio. At 140, depends on how he looks with Taylor. But also, I don't know if you guys saw yet with the Blood, Sweat, and Tears with Loma and Haney. They just dropped it on ESPN yesterday. Y'all get a chance to check that out?
Yeah, we talking about it. You feel free to talk about it. We spoke about it earlier.
Oh yeah, man. I liked it, man. I liked it, man. It was a good and I like how they did Jay White doing the narrative and everything like that. It's questions going into this fight. This fight is a lot closer than what some people may think. I know a lot of people, that I've been talking to saying, Haney going to wash Loma. But, I'm kind of leaning towards Loma just due to the fact that he's been at this weight class. He don't really have to cut weight. Haney, supposedly, he's saying this is hard to make 135 and supposedly moving up after this. So I think that has, got some play into it. Also, the whole Ramadan not being able to fast. I don't know, that could psychologically can mess with a fighter. Do you think that may have like some effect, on Haney?
Uh,
On just a psychological,
I don't know, man. We not in their heads. It could be yes, it could be no. I don't want to be the one to say yes, right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, and also was kind of was nice how Haney was saying, when the table had turned when Loma was the champ, he didn't want to fight him, but then Loma was saying, at the time, he didn't do anything in the sport and basically just confirmed. But it was kind of, it was that back and forth was kind of cool, and they showed and everything like that. So it was a good presentation that ESPN did. This is truly the super fight for sure. At 135, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'll edge it towards Haney because the youth, but the experience and the skills I think goes to Loma. Loma has seen a fighter like Haney, but Haney hasn't seen a fighter like Loma. So it's going to be interesting to see if, Haney can keep Loma at a distance and not be able to let him get inside and land that overhand left. And so it's going to be a good fight, 50-50. And I just can't wait, man. But yeah, that's my call, champ. Hope y'all have a good one, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you, and you the champ, man. Let's see what we got here. If you want to call in, the show number to call 1425. What the fuck is that? 1-425-569-5241. Press one time to voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. We got Twitter Spaces and Discord rocking out. If you want to use those as methods to call in. Let's see. We going out to 425. Who this? Washington. We going to Tim. What it do?
Yo, what up, my friend?
What's
Listen
good?
to me. Check this out. Hey, we're talking about this Haney Lomachenko thing. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. If the ref breaks up real fast, Devin Haney will win. If the ref doesn't break it up, I think Loma will probably win.
So when you say break it up, do you mean if the ref doesn't allow clinching? Like, that's what you're saying?
Yeah. Correct. When they get in the inside, because you know how Loma does. When he gets on the inside, he's just gonna punch. I don't really think Loma is that old that he's gonna stop punching at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's never been really hurt that bad. But Devin Haney, I mean, let's be honest. He's gonna have to fight it. His one thing, he's gonna have to do it perfectly, like he always does. And it's a hard thing to call. I'm not gonna call it, but it's going to probably, if the ref breaks it up when they're clinching, I mean, I don't even know. Here's a better question. Who's the ref going to be?
I'm not sure if that information's been revealed yet, but I don't know that Haney holds that much that we need to have a specific ref. But if that's how you view it, that's something to put out into the universe. See if there's any other people that believe that.
Well, I don't even know who's gonna win because in one of my part of it I want to say Devin Haney is gonna win because he's gonna utilize everything that he's gonna have to do. But another part of me, I think Lomachenko could probably do it. So I don't really know, man. The only reason I get any information is because of you guys. And shout out to TBV Universe.
Appreciate you, Tim. I mean, it's a good fight when you don't know who's gonna win, man. We rocking and rolling. We rocking and rolling right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. Huang in Houston, are you there?
Yes, sir. Ned, I got a question for you.
What up?
So you don't think that there's already a storyline built in 140 with a lot of people for Devin? Like, let's say him and Tio, all the duck
Stop right there.
stuff that was
Stop
going
right
on.
there. Stop right there. Now, let me counter that question. Do you believe Tio is going to beat Josh Taylor June 10th?
Nah, I'm 50-50 on that one.
So, do you still want Devin to fight him off of a loss or 2 losses total to Kambosos and now to Josh Taylor at 40?
Yes, I do personally.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I'm the type that likes those build-ups with those beats.
No worries.
The
So
beats
now,
get,
the last question on that on Tio is Tio a bigger name than Frank Martin after the loss to Taylor?
Yes.
All right. So what else at 40 do you want for
But
Devin?
I wasn't finished with my question for you.
No.
I was trying to go on the line. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
So then where I was going next is when you say that there's a storyline there for Devin and Ryan as well at 140. And what I'm trying to get at is that I just me personally.
But do you think Ryan is going to fight him?
I mean, we don't know that.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you think, though? I get that you saying you don't know, but do you think?
I think
Danny,
so.
Danny, you're not be paying attention. This guy's hard-headed.
Because I believe if Devin goes to 140, there's so many fights that are easily sold to the public at 144, like the Ryan fight, like the Tio fight.
Again, do you think Ryan fights him?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. I mean, he ain't fight him at 35 for the belt. But thanks for calling in, champ.
Good fight now.
I hope, man. I hope y'all right, man. It's just hard to believe. I'm afraid to base my career on Ryan and Tio. They flaky right now. OC the boss. Wisconsin. Milwaukee, stand up. Oscar, going once.
And if y'all want to call in, y'all see the number top of the screen, 425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion.
Yes, sir.
Twitter Spaces, Discord. Y'all know what to do.
We rocking. We rolling. Let me see. I got somebody here I got to get to in Baltimore. Let's see who we got.
We got to be more.
New number. Baltimore, first time caller. Stand up. Who's this?
Yo, this guy, Baltimore, 410. What's up, Ness?
You say your name is what?
I think Gary, Gary.
Gary?
I feel like, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Got you.
I feel like everybody's saying like who Dez should fight next. It's really clear who he should fight next. Like it's right there. It should be Shakur, in my opinion. He right there on that side of the street.
Why
like,
shouldn't it be 10?
Already doing business with Bob.
Why shouldn't it be 10?
Why shouldn't it be Tank?
Yeah.
I mean, if he fights Shakur, it could happen before this year out for real.
But what I'm saying is, why fight
Tank
Shakur?
got sit down for 3 months. He just did what he, you know what I mean, with his legal shit.
Dev got to sit down too. Dev got to sit down too. He about to have a fight. Think about it. Champ, relax. Let's just do some math. Tank just got sentenced what day?
May 5th, I think.
May 5th. So June 6th
Right.
is 1 month. July 6th is 2 months. August 6th is 90-day sentence complete. Devin fights May 20th. Give that man some time to go chill so he could take June off. We can negotiate July, August, announce our fight August for September, October,
Fight
November, December. You feel me? You feel me?
I mean, I feel like Tank just fought in January.
And that's why he ain't gonna fight till after August. You need more time?
That's why Devin and Shakur can fight this year.
Devin got a fight.
They can make that fight
Devin
after the
has.
Loma fight.
You not listening. Devin has a fight.
I am listening.
You not listening. You not listening. Listen to me. Listen to me. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, because you showing that you from Baltimore. You showing that you from Baltimore. You showing that you from Baltimore. You showing that you from Baltimore.
I'm talking logically, bro.
No, you not.
I knew y'all was going to say
No,
that.
you not.
I knew y'all was going to
You
say
saying
that.
Tank. Listen to what you said. You saying Tank.
Hold on.
You saying Tank.
So who you want Tank?
No.
Who you want Tank?
It's too many people talking. You saying Tank ain't got enough time for a training camp, but somehow Devin's supposed to fight May 20th, finish that fight, and fight Shakur inside of the time Tank doing his sentence. But then you want me not to say that you ain't from Baltimore.
That's not what I'm saying.
So say what
That's
you
not
saying.
What I'm saying.
Say what you saying.
I'm saying Tank got wait. If he really on house arrest, that means he got wait 3 months before he can go outside and actually have a training camp.
August.
Huh?
That's August. So now you can fight November.
So August, and then when is you expecting him to fight?
No, you can fight November.
Bro, we just went through this. We just went through this. We gave you 5 different dates, and don't forget that Tank is staying with his trainer at his trainer's house so they can train.
That's not a gym though.
Man, knock it off, man. Come on, man.
Come on now, you want that man to train.
Let that man fly. Let that man fly.
So can I ask you something? Hold on. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Look, I want Tank to fight Devin Haney.
Who do you want Tank to fight next? But who do you want Tank to fight next? But who do you want?
Is the one with Shakur calling that man name?
Why does Shakur deserve a shot? Why does Shakur deserve a shot? Give me a logical reason why a motherfucker that fought one time deserves a shot.
You steady saying that side of the street. Devin not even with Top Rank. Devin not even with Top Rank after this fight.
Yo, y'all so scared. That side of town scared as fuck. That side of town scared as fuck. That side of town scared as fuck.
So why even chasing?
Man, y'all scary, man. Y'all scary. Y'all scary, man. Y'all scary.
The nigga that's chasing him.
No. So Devin ain't been chasing fucking Tank?
For 4 years?
Devin wasn't in 8th grade chasing Tank?
And what Tank been doing?
Nothing.
What Tank been doing?
Nothing. Ignoring him. Ignoring him. Ignoring him.
Why he ain't chasing Shakur?
Ignoring him.
Why he ain't chasing the smoke?
Ignoring him. You scared. You scared, motherfucker. You scared. Fuck out of here. Yo, you Baltimore niggas scary as hell. Baltimore niggas scary.
Yo, you heard him? The guy from Baltimore said Tank not smoke. The guy from Baltimore just said Tank not smoke.
I ain't gonna cut your call. I ain't gonna cut your call because I want the world to see how Baltimore move. That's why I'm letting you talk. I'm letting you talk so the world can see how Baltimore move.
It came out. He said Tank not smoke. He legit said it. Tank not smoke.
Yeah, because that's how Baltimore move.
Straight like that. The same way that he just said Devin gonna run through Tank and Rolly.
You lying.
It's not gonna happen.
You lying. I never said that. I never said that.
I was in the back.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. You know what I said? I said, why would Mayweather give Devin, Rolly, and Tank?
And not
if he
sign
beat
him.
Shakur.
Both his stars.
Nah, at least Al. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, before we let you go, I just want to know who you want Tank to fight next. I'm just curious.
He want Hector Garcia too. You want
No,
Hector
I don't.
Garcia
I don't want
too.
Hector Garcia. I don't
Who you
want
want
I
next?
don't want
You want
nothing. I don't
Pitbull.
want
After
nothing.
house arrest,
You
who
want
you want?
Pitbull. You
Ness,
want
want
can
him
you
to
Pitbull
let him
fight.
too.
answer?
I want Devin and Shakur to fight, and whoever win after that, I want him to fight
No,
Tank.
I
No,
ain't
If
asked
you
you
that
want.
about
don't
Devin and
happen
Shakur.
first,
I asked you
I
about
want
Tank. Who
Devin
do
and
you
Tank to
want,
fight
Tank?
first.
Who
If
do
that
you?
don't happen,
So
if he don't, you
I'm asking you about
go
Tank.
ahead.
Bro, he calling the big brother. You don't hear him? He saying Tank ain't fighting nobody. He gonna wait for Shakur and Devin.
So if Devin move up and that fight never happened,
My
Tank
man
not gonna
he
fight.
just fought 3 times in 11 months.
Scary.
So
Scary.
uh,
Scary.
welcome.
Canelo did that
Yeah.
too.
No,
Welcome to the face of boxing world. That's the life.
it was 4 times. It was
That's the
4
life.
times. Champ. It was
That's the
4
life.
times. Hey,
That's the
champ.
life
Hey,
you live
champ.
if you the
Nello did
face
that
of
4
boxing.
times. Nello did that 4 times. Hey,
Cause y'all talk so bad about Tank in his rehydration clubs, but y'all love Canelo when he doing. Y'all don't say shit about
Man,
them.
you want
no, you just don't
Pitbull
tune into those
Cruz.
shows.
You want Pitbull
You just ain't
Cruz.
tune into those shows. So
You want Pitbull Cruz. We know.
No, I don't.
Yes,
no,
you
I
do.
don't.
Yes, you do.
I want Devin and Shakur. If Devin win,
you
I
know
want
Devin
either
not with
Devin
Top Rank after
or whoever win
this
out the
fight,
Devin
right?
and
So
Longo
how
fight,
is that fight
and
supposed
then
to
Scared,
move
man.
happen?
forward.
I gotta go, man.
Straight
We
like
tired
that.
of
You know
hearing that
Devin not
scary
with Top
shit.
Rank, right?
But he got one more fight with Top Rank.
No,
This
he
is
don't.
the one more fight.
No,
Loma's
No, he
the
don't.
one
No,
more
he
fight.
don't. No, he don't.
This is
Scary.
it.
No, he don't. Scary.
After next
This
week,
the
he
last.
No.
This is the fight. This is the last fight. I
exactly.
know that.
So
Exactly.
after this, he's a free
Exactly.
agent.
Yet, did he?
Exactly.
After this one, he's a free
Exactly.
agent.
Alright.
So why the fuck he gotta fight Shakur if he a free agent? Scary. Your name's Scary Sherry.
Is he a free agent? He can fight anybody he wants.
Scary Sherry.
Fuck is he
Fucking
talking about?
scared.
He
You
can fight.
scared. You scared.
Going
Don't
on to the next
don't
caller.
talk tough when you asking your
Next
favorite
caller.
fighter to fucking tuck his tail. Man, we out. Yo, you dudes is scary, man. Fucking scary. I don't want none of y'all to be my friends. Don't talk. Don't help me. Don't help me if that's how y'all helping. Scared. Scared to death. Pop, what up? I want him to fight Haney and Shakur to fight. Then he could get your ass out there calling your big brother. I'm from the hood too.
He said,
You
"Why
can't
he
beat
ain't
me. You
chasing
want to
the
act? You want to
smoke?"
call your big brother to fight me? Scary.
Yo,
Yo,
how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right today?
We good.
Man, y'all on one today, Ness. You going early, man. But nah, shout out to my guy Danny, man. I DM'd him probably 2 weeks ago. You know, he doing a lot of big things for young people, you know, that come from a urban background, you know, trying to get into the communication background. So shout out to Danny first off. But first thing I want to say, I really want to see Shakur and Tank next, and I think it's getting a lot of hype on Twitter. But I wouldn't mind seeing Devin and Tank too. But that's it, though, bro. How y'all feel about Shakur and Tank hype on Twitter? I've been seeing it everywhere, every day, ESPN, everywhere.
I just feel like Tank fans a bunch of fucking cowards. They talking about Devin getting called out by Shakur like Shakur ain't just say a whole bunch of shit. How Tank think he that dude and he ain't that dude and he'll get beat the fuck up by Shakur. Like he ain't just say that shit. But no. It's Shakur only calling out Devin. Devin got to handle the smoke. They call him Big Brother. That's how scared they is, man. I seen this shit play out in the hood, bruh. I want to fight you. You scared as hell because you a pussy, so you call your brother or you call your big homie. And now I got to fight your big homie because I'm picking on you. That's how they going to turn the tables. I'm picking on you, so fight Shakur. Bunch of cowards. Coward shit.
Man.
Calling in here making the city look like cowards.
I want to see all four of them, like Shakur, Devin, even Frank Martin. I want to see and Tank. I want to see all four of them mix it up. No matter who win or lose each fight, but eventually I want to see all four of them get into the ring with each other, type shit. But nah, that's it. Hey, whenever y'all get a chance, man, check y'all DM, bro. I heard y'all coming to the city when Rodriguez fight out here, bro. But I appreciate y'all. You have a good morning.
yeah. Hopefully that is the case. You definitely.
Shakur
would
not
love
the
to
younger
get New
brother, bro.
Orleans.
Devin is the younger brother, bro. Devin is the younger one, bro. Fuck out of here, weirdos.
Man, let's go ahead, Smoke.
He is calling the big brother. Shakur's older, weirdo. Shotty, baby, what up?
Yo, what's good with y'all this morning, man?
What up with it?
Y'all is going up, yo. But yeah, man, hey, look, all in all, man, it looked like, bro, even Tank team really don't want to fight Devin. The fans don't really Tank fans don't want Tank and Devin. at the end of the day, it seemed like, bro, after this Loma fight, honestly, Dev probably just need to go ahead and move on up. He
Move
don't
up.
owe course shit.
What the
He
fuck he
don't owe
gonna move?
Frank
Oh, you
Martin
saying
shit.
Dev. He
Like,
said Dev.
huh?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you said Dev.
You thought he said Loma?
I thought he said Tank.
Oh.
Oh, no, I
I'm
just
like,
to the
what?
Loma fight, the Haney and Loma. Haney just need to just go ahead and move up because it don't look like Tank team really want to fight. They never seem like they really want to fight. And the Tank
Why they want to
fans
fight
don't
the
want to
champ?
fight.
Why would they want to fight the champ? That's actually doing boxing the correct way.
Right, but they weird. It's weird shit. Like I would never understand that shit, but it is what it is. But Frank Martin, I mean, great fighter, but Dev don't owe him shit. Like Dev been there since goddamn what? Comey was a champion. Luke Campbell been retired for how long now? Like he was there then.
Hey, you know the
Like man,
crazy thing is, Dev been in
let that
the
man go to a
Dev
healthy weight and let him establish himself at 140.
like Dev been in the division since Frank could buy a beer.
Exactly.
Dev been in the division
But that's
since
my part
Robert
though.
Easter was a champ.
Word is born. He was calling out Robert Easter for a while.
He calling out Robert Easter.
Dan, what you
Man,
eating?
let that man
Bacon,
go
egg,
up
and
to
cheese?
140. All right.
What you got there, yo? Bacon, egg, and cheese? Oh, he gone.
Yeah, he hung up.
He ain't want to share.
Motherfucker was smacking on the phone.
He ain't want to share. He like, oh, they know what I'm eating. I'm out.
All right, catch us on.
Jay
No.
Miller, what it do?
Yo, y'all need to smash that
Jay
like
Miller,
button.
what it do?
Yeah, man. What's up, bro? Y'all hear me?
He here to defend you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I just turned in late. What you was saying about Baltimore niggas, though?
You heard me. Your man just
No,
called in making
you
y'all
said
look
Baltimore niggas
soft.
some bitches.
I said your man making the city look soft. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, you sound like real greasy. That's why I'm at. I'm trying to clarify
talking
what
greasy.
you talking
I'm talking greasy because y'all calling in here talking real scary. So
yeah, but you make believe about boxing, bro.
so if you
That
ain't
shit,
talking
I
about
mean,
if
so if
you
Tank fans,
so if
all right,
you
say
ain't
Tank
so if
fans
you ain't
come out.
talking greasy,
Baltimore niggas.
But
if
he
you
ain't
ain't
say Baltimore motherfuckers. He said that he making the city look bad. He ain't say you.
But you know what? He want to hear it that way because he know
He
the
ain't even
city
hit a
looking
call.
bad. So he trying to make the city look good by get tough
Did
with
you
me.
hit a? He ain't
Keep
hit a
it
call.
boxing
Ain't
like you
nobody
said.
getting
Did you hit a
tough. I'm
call?
Keep
just
it boxing
calling to
like you
clarify
said.
what you saying.
Keep it boxing
But
like
did you
you
hit a
said.
call?
Your caller
Hold on,
called
Nuts.
in.
Hold on, Nuts. Hold on,
I don't
Nuts.
need no help. I don't need no help. You feel me?
So this
y'all
ain't a
calling
show?
in. Y'all calling in saying everything but fight. Y'all calling in saying Shakur need to fight Haney. Y'all calling in saying everything but Tank versus Haney. And guess what? This wasn't a Tank versus Haney show. So Baltimore calling in, making it about Tank. We were specifically talking about Frank Martin, Earl Spence, Vasiliy Lomachenko, and Haney. But Tank fans so scared of Haney, they shivering in them goddamn boots so much, they call it in like, yo, Haney need to fight Shakur after this.
Mm-hmm.
So of course we gonna say they scared. Cause why the fuck
Yeah, but this don't make it about Baltimore though. I'm from Baltimore. I think Haney will beat Tank. I'll be honest with you.
said
I
everything I
mean,
said.
I want Haney to fight Tank. I want Tank to fight Haney.
I just said
I don't want
everything I
nobody duck
said.
no smoke. But I'm just saying, you
Everything
come
I
off
said.
sometimes kind of crazy.
Bruh,
So
I
that's
just
all.
repeated everything I said so you know what I said. So you repeated what you said because you just want to say that. Because you
All
the
right,
one
bro. I
insinuating.
get you. It's your show, man. You do your thing, bro.
Nah, it
Have
ain't
a
my
good one.
show. It's your show because I'm letting you talk. It's the voice of the people. I let you call in. I ain't cut your call. I'm just
No,
talking back.
I don't know where I'm from. You just watch what you say. That's all.
Yeah,
And
where
keep
I'm
it
from,
about boxing, bro. That's all.
we call niggas out.
What'd you say?
Where I'm from, we call niggas out.
All right, so who you calling out? Tank fans, right?
I'm calling out Tank fans that's moving scary. If you not a Tank fan moving scary, why is it affecting you?
Cause I'm a Baltimore nigga, bro.
All right,
the fuck you said Baltimore?
So is you a
You ain't
Tank
say
fan
Tank
that's
fans,
moving
nigga. You said
scary?
Baltimore.
Is you a
The fuck
Tank
you
fan
talking about?
moving scary? Cause you sound like one now. You getting offended.
Nigga, you said Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. Yeah, I'm offended. You talking about Baltimore niggas? I'm from Baltimore.
I
What the
already
fuck you talking
corrected
about?
you and told you I'm talking about Tank fans moving scary. You still
All
want to
right,
make
bro.
it about Baltimore because you offended that you can't defend the conversation with Tank movements, with Calvin movements.
Didn't I just say I don't like the shit Tank doing?
Oh, why
I
ain't this?
didn't
So
say I
then
don't
what we
like it Tank
arguing
got
about?
Haney.
Well, we on the same side of the street then. So why we arguing?
Yes. Because you said Baltimore
But
niggas. So I'm trying to clarify
but
what you saying. That's why I said keep that shit about boxing.
I already told you. I
You was
said
talking crazy,
Baltimore
other niggas.
niggas
All right
calling
then. All
in,
right, so we cool then.
calling
I'm just
scary.
trying to clarify,
why?
bro. That's all.
Okay, and I just wanted to make sure you heard me correctly.
All right, cool. We cool. All right.
I'm
Y'all
been
have a good
cool.
one.
I'm here every day, and I want y'all to keep calling every day. I'm been cool. That's why I'm clarifying. But
All right.
moving on, Venom, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Perfect.
Yo, nah. This is the only issue I got with you. Devin said he fights for legacy. And now we know Tank says he's a prize fighter. He's fighting for that money. So if for whatever reason, if Tank doesn't take the Devin fight, what's wrong with Devin and Shakur? What's wrong with that fight?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But y'all want to talk about Devin and Shakur before we talk about Tank and Devin. And that's not the way it works.
We just being realistic.
No, you ain't being realistic. You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? You giving Tank and his team a way out by saying, well, we know he might not fight him. No, he's supposed to fight him. It's two kings in that division. Somebody's head got to get chopped off. There's only one crown we wearing. That's it.
We being realistic.
Nah, no, y'all not. Y'all being scary. And that's what's wrong. I'm calling y'all on y'all fear. Y'all scared Devin gonna take that crown, so y'all like, fuck that fight, Shakur first.
Well, I'm glad you
soften him up.
that Devin ain't
Shakur gonna soften him up. That's how y'all thinking. That's how y'all thinking that Shakur gonna soften Devin up.
You say you talking realistic?
Yes.
So isn't realistic the promoter that's been talking bad about Devin? Do you think is it realistic to say that he gonna stay with him, or is it realistic?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Devin came out and said he's only staying at that weight for Tank and Shakur. He said two names.
I don't even think you listened to Danny's question,
bro.
He just asked
it don't
you.
matter, but
Bob Arum is literally telling the world to pick Loma and bet Loma, but you think Devin's gonna re-sign with fucking Bob?
Well, who exactly? He's not an ESPN
Y'all don't even
fighter.
listen. Y'all don't even fucking listen, bro.
He's not an ESPN fighter, so why would Bob be back in Devin? That don't make no sense.
So why would Devin stay with Bob?
That don't make no sense.
Because he said he wants Shakur.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So
now he ain't say Tank.
No. That's
Tank.
what I'm saying. So
bro,
now, now the fact that he been calling out Tank for 12 years don't matter. Now, because he just started saying he'll fight Shakur, that trumps it, right? Tell me, Ryan Garcia fan, coward.
We just being realistic.
No, you being a coward. You being a coward. Yeah, let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you what's going on. Listen, I'm good, bro. I'm good. We don't need you on here no more because we see through you. Listen, we always remember him calling in. I always tell y'all what. That's Ryan Garcia's brother, Sean Garcia, right? So this is what's going on. Devin and Ryan, they linked 3-3. Ryan already lost to Tank. If Devin fights Tank, what happens? Ryan keeps dropping. Because if Devin happens to win, Ryan ain't as good as they thought. And he knows that could happen because Ryan lost to Devin 3 times. So, of course, he don't want him to fight. Another dude setting up a roadblock. Somehow, Shakur fought some Chinese dude one time at 35, and everybody got to go through Shakur now. Yeah, I called him a coward. Why else is you calling in here putting up roadblocks? Only cowards do that. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just don't like calling people on their shit. Fuck it. You was calling in here for 2 months building up the Ryan Tank fight. Now Ryan get his ass beat. You don't want Ryan to fight Haney, who he didn't want to fight. You don't want Haney to fight Tank, who don't want to fight him. You want Haney to fight Shakur. So it could be another piece. 2 pieces get removed off the puzzle. Y'all scared, man.
CYP counterpunch.
Why is they scared? What is so? This not even y'all family, bruh.
I ain't from Baltimore, but I'm the leader of the tank school. And what you were saying would make all the sense in the world if Bill Haney didn't come on your show and said they've been on Bob's head about a 4th fight. He said it out
He
his own word.
did. You're right.
He said,
And
okay then.
tell
So
the
if
rest of the
so,
sentence. What's the rest of the
for one,
sentence?
for
Bob
one, I
said
don't
we
need you.
ain't got nothing for
Both
you.
of you niggas, both of y'all. I paid my money. I don't need y'all niggas to direct me.
Oh, I thought you asked
Y'all
us a
30 seconds.
question. That wasn't a question?
No, I
Okay.
did not. It wasn't, man, you're not even listening. You too amped up. Everybody calling in is saying things that make sense based off what the Haneys are saying. Not off what you saying. They saying what they think. He said he keep asking Bob for a fight. They're saying, well, there's somebody over there that you want. There's somebody over there that has mentioned you. His name is Shakur. They're saying it makes sense. Give him him. Since you want a fight, give him him. If you want a fight. If you don't want a fight with Top Rank, then you guys are right. Then you are totally right. Stop the Top Rank talk, be a free agent, go after Tank. But since Bill, the one who knows the nigga, Sperm created the nigga, is his manager, talks to him, trains him, knows him better than both of y'all, told us that they talking to Bob for a fight, then everybody is going off of what he's saying, not what you saying. I don't understand how on this show, what y'all say is supposed to mean more than the people actually invested. People bring up articles where people invested, y'all poo-poo that shit. They give you words of the actual person involved. You poo-poo that shit. Every time a nigga uses his intelligence to bring to this show, y'all niggas get mad. I'm going to tell all y'all niggas, the chat face has spoken. Keep coming with them hard facts, getting this nigga mad. It's going to make you right, make him wrong, and raise his blood pressure to my blood pressure. We're going to be blood pressure twins. CYP out.
You just a weirdo. Because he refuses to say the rest of the sentence that Bob said there is no fight. So you see, he makes all that. He spends his money to say his fake truth without saying the rest of the sentence. Like you said, Bill said on this show, he's called Bob numerous times and said, "What's the fight?" No, he called him too. What's the fight? There is no fight. They not banking on Devin winning, so they not offering him a fight. So what the fuck is he talking about? But he refuses to tell you the rest of what Bill said on this show. It's all good. Don't care. I'll take that $5. Oscar, what up? Oscar.
Hello?
Yep.
Did you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay, now listen, you hear me, right? Just say yep again, please.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, good, young man. The last young man was on there was to a certain extent is right. Let me slow down so you understand what I'm saying. That way you'll get it. Bill come up talking a lot of stuff. He talking real good for his son, and that's a good thing because he's a champion. That's real good. But there's another young champion that's out there too. His name is Floyd Schofield III.
He's not a champion. He's not a champion.
He's not who?
He's not a champion.
Bro, he got two belts.
He is not a champion.
Bro, we got belts too. Fuck you talking about. We got belts too. Fuck you talking about. What a BC at? What a BC belt at?
Brother, how long you been watching boxing?
Let me say this, bro. See, there you go. You over-talking me again.
Yeah, I gotta over-talk you. I can't let you lie to my audience. It took me decades to build this. You're not gonna come lie and say Schofield is a fucking champion. Don't you lie. Don't you lie or you will get cut off.
He got two belts.
He is a regional champion. Say it with me. Regional. Say it. Say it.
Okay, then.
Say it.
Now let's do
Say it.
Let me go to this.
You ain't gonna get your call then. You ain't getting your call.
He's a regional champion.
Thank you. Because what Devin Haney did has to be respected. Okay, the real belt has to be respected on this show. He's a regional fucking champion.
He didn't already hurt your boy. He didn't already hurt your boy one time already.
Yeah.
When did you see?
Why he ain't come in for sparring when we needed him then?
Hey, when did you see him fighting him? Because
I don't see him fighting not never.
Yo, hey.
I don't see him fighting not never. Tell him fight William Cepeda. Tell him fight William Cepeda on his side of the street, since you motherfuckers want to talk that side of the street shit.
Hey, Ness, he thought it was a barber shop. I gotta see you cut. I gotta see you cut before I get my hair cut. My man's asked to see sparring. Listen to this. Watch this. He asked to see sparring before coming in. He asked to see sparring before coming in.
Y'all just mad we tell you the truth. Your champion and his father, told Devin Haney, I could come in, but send us some shit to look at. Who the fuck does that? Your champion.
I want to come scout you. I want to come scout you before I get work. I want to come scout you before I get work.
That's who. We talk that real shit.
Who don't know?
That real shit.
Who don't know?
No, he said Bill. He's saying Bill know what's happening.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, he protecting his son, all right.
Y'all protecting that bulb too.
Y'all protecting Baltimore. You protecting Tank.
Texas. No, he protecting Texas.
He protecting Tank.
Know what?
He ain't gonna beat him. You know that, don't you?
Devin to smoke his ass.
He ain't gonna beat Lomachenko, bro.
Put some money on it.
What are you gonna say about him?
Put some money on it.
Oh, you talking about
we want him to
that?
fight
That's what
Tank
haters
out.
do.
This what
haters do. This is the epitome of a hater.
Bro,
he like,
you
I
steady
hate
saying
Devin, so I'ma
bum,
pick
he'll
an old
beat
man.
the fuck out your boy. You steady saying bum, he'll beat the fuck out your boy.
I can't wait. Yo, who's Schofield fighting next?
Man,
who's Schofield fighting
know.
next?
He signed an Oscar. He ain't got no future, champ. He signed an Oscar. What future
who's
he got?
Schofield fighting next?
My man's got what's his manager name? He got Freeway Ricky managing him, and he signed an Oscar.
Nah, he got two.
Yeah.
He got two.
What's my future?
Three. His father, he got his father, he got Freeway, and then he got the dudes from San Antonio.
Damn, he paying like 40% of the managers, another 20 the Oscar. Oh man, it's all bad.
It's hating because we telling the truth.
He can beat all the balls. This ball's running from him. And you know it. All of them running from him.
So the dude with the real belt.
He said they running from him. Hey, yo, he signed the Golden Boy. Ain't fight Cepeda or JoJo yet, but they running from him. Knock it off. You funny as hell. You make you comedy.
The few guys they got. The few
you
names
comedy.
they got.
You comedy. Yo, when he gonna fight? When he gonna fight Mercito Gesta?
Winner take all. Frank Martin ain't gonna take that deal. Winner take all. Frank
Bro, we know the real business.
But listen to him.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all. But brother, I gotta go. I can't. Yo,
this is the funniest fucking call of the year.
Jay-Z told you don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who, right? So my man saying Schofield Haney winner take all. What is Schofield putting on the table? What is Haney supposed to be taking?
75,000. Yo, he put up 75,000. Bro, motherfuckers paying more in sanctioning fees for one belt than 75,000.
Well, actually, Haney don't pay sanctioning fees, but
no, they get paid. It's not about Haney.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because we are, the deals is nice.
Yo, I just can't believe, like, why? Why is boxing this way? I got Oscar with a $10 super chat. He says, with a nose emoji, smell pussy. Devin got these boys scared.
Yo, my man's really said it with you. Had me crying.
Bro, is that you got you? You coming to my Schofield a champ. He a regional champ. We gonna respect everybody for what they are. I got a $5 cash app from Oscar says, I have 1,000 on Devin versus Loma. Direct them to me. Ness. Uh-oh. Let's see what else we got.
Who on the phone line?
Bro, my man called in to talk about Schofield. That was fire. They need to give him JoJo off of 4 straight losses. See how he do. That's a good name-building fight. That's like Mosley and Canelo.
Yeah, you think he's ever met him?
Who?
Like in person?
Who?
Schofield?
I mean, hell yeah. He riding hard. Jay, what up in Vegas?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yo, that was fire, though. He was the first dude to ever call in for Schofield.
Okay, check this out. Like 2 months ago, I called the chat line to talk to you guys. And I told you they taking Tank in the same direction that they took Mayweather's career. So, that was one of the first things I said. He's not trying to fight everybody who is a heavyweight. Everybody who's a heavy fighter. He's not trying to do that. Ben said that.
What you mean by heavy fighter? Do you just mean good?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he fought people like Ryan Garcia, and now don't get me wrong, Ryan Garcia is a prominent opponent, except he had the wrong coaches training him. But
I mean,
everybody
bruh,
else,
he got like 3
he's not.
coaches in his lifetime. We can't keep blaming the coaches.
Well, okay. I'm not going to argue that point. The point I'm making is, I told you this like 2 months ago, that they're trying to take Tank in a direction so that his career ends the way Mayweather's career ended. That's why when he went to 140, he fought one fight and he came back down to 135, because them dudes hit hard, and when he tries to hit as hard, and it's like punching a cow or a bull. You're going to hurt your hand punching on a cow, even though it's flesh and bones. You're going to hurt your hand punching on a cow and a bull. It's the same thing with Tank when he's fighting these bigger fighters. So he's not trying to do all that. I told you that like two months ago. And
But
me,
Devin is in his
keeps
division, champ. I mean, I don't even get the purpose of this call. Devin's in his division, so who's this big fighter that he's not trying to fight?
Devin is barely in the 135 division.
He's literally never fought outside the division, champ. He's literally never been out of 135. So he's not barely in anything. He's the epitome of 35.
He got every belt.
He's unlike Tank. He's unlike Tank that fought in other divisions. He's unlike Tank that jumps in and out of the division.
My point is, Tank ain't trying to do that.
Okay,
and
well,
Devin
say that. Say that. Stop blaming Devin. Don't blame Devin. It's Devin's fault because he's a big dude. What the fuck? He making the weight.
Devin's fault. I'm not ever saying that, because I like Devin too. I like Devin Haney too. So my point is that once you start looking at the chosen fighters that they choose for Tank, you'll understand that you guys don't have to argue.
But call it what it is, Jay. Call it what it is. Say they will never fight Devin because he's too good.
You argue. Look, I'm too old to be arguing with these niggas, get my blood pressure up. I fuck around, have a stroke or something.
No, you won't.
I ain't trying to do all that.
You gotta let the truth set you free.
But look. See, the point I'm making is this. First of all, Frank Martin is going to smoke some boots. That boy is a beast. But everybody keeps trying to push Shakur Stevenson into this fight, and I'm like, wait a minute, bro. He only had one fight at 135. Can y'all make him at least have 3 fights? Can y'all let him have at least 2-3 fights?
Is that he's the only one that could possibly take out Devin, so they need to put him in there now. We got to get Devin off the table.
Cannot take. Have you guys seen Devin spar? I've seen him spar. I've seen Shakur Stevenson fight. I'm not taking nothing away from neither one of those 3. However, if you ask me who's at the top of the mountain physically, to me, Devin Haney was going to smoke a lot of dudes. You're going to see when he get in there with Lomachenko. Lomachenko he hasn't even had a tune-up fight. He ain't fought in so long. He's going to get embarrassed.
Well,
Loma fought Jermaine.
He had the Jermaine fight.
Yeah.
But
all right, Jay,
appreciate you on the counter.
Thank you for calling in, Jay. Shout out to Jay. He was our DJ for the Tank Ryan watch party we had here in Vegas at the Fight Stars studio. You can check out the highlight video of that on our YouTube. CYP.
Oh, I found some information, man. It's funny. The information said that Shakur's last fight was an official WBC eliminator. Official. Then after the fight, when he won, he called out Devin Haney, who's the WBC champion. Bill says that was a publicity stunt. I said, hold on, motherfucker. This nigga fights the eliminator, calls you out after the eliminator, but it's a publicity stunt. That's not real. He's following the steps to get your ass and calls you out. Not real because Bob hasn't mentioned him. Bob, his representative, hasn't reached out to you. But when Devin had Kambosos lined up for 2 fights, he talked about Tank in between, knowing damn well he has Kambosos in the rematch. Then after Kambosos, he know he got Loma, but he still talked about Tank. Those are not publicity stunts, though. When he had 3 fights lined up and still talking about Tank, knowing he's already locked up, that's not publicity. But Shakur fighting an eliminator, beating a dude, calling you out, that's publicity. I don't recall you ever sending Tank no offer about let's fight this date, this time. No, but it's publicity for everybody else. But it's not publicity for you. Your steps are not towards Tank. Your steps are towards Kambosos, Lomachenko. And it says in the article, Bob mentioned either Teofimo or Josh Taylor. He said, when it comes to Shakur, we're not talking about that. No money. But he did mention Teofimo and Josh Taylor. That's funny. Those are also top-ranked fights for a 4th fight. But he really wants Tank. It's not publicity when he does it. It's publicity when somebody else does it. This shit is getting crazy. And again, another fucking topic about Tank. Canelo just fought, and we talking about Tank again, which tells you who the fuck is really moving the needle. Who's really moving the needle here? It ain't fucking
right.
Canelo. It's Tank.
You ain't lying about that because this show ain't about Tank. Y'all just obsessed with that boy.
And just to be, clear for those listening, this is this Loma fight is a WBC.
Mandatory. Loma's the mandatory. So Shakur being in an eliminator, it's like Fondora. And Lubin.
Still got to be ordered, and then as an undisputed champ, you still have obligations with all the other sanctioning bodies. So
we're going to the 828 new caller. Who's this? 828.
Yo.
Ronnie Phoenix.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. How you guys doing today, man?
Straight.
You guys are hyped up and shit, man. I couldn't even hear some of these damn conversations. There's so much shit going on, bro. But I think I kind of missed the actual topic because I came in a little bit late. But I just hear that the show switched from fucking Haney to Tank real quick, man.
Well, the topic is definitely
because you can't talk about Devin, because if you talk about Devin, you have to either decide whether he's gonna beat Loma or not, and if he beats Loma, that means Tank is next.
But yeah, the topic
is
beat Loma. The topic is Haney Loma, and then Frank Martin feeling that he deserves a shot and that he's big smoke.
Well, he don't feel he deserves a shot. What he said is, since you talking shit about me, give me a shot at your belts.
Okay. I can respect that, though. I mean, if you're going to call me out, then call me all the way out. You're saying let's handle it. But
exactly.
Frank's not up in line. He ain't next. It should be Tank next. Martin's not next. It should be Tank next. I don't think that's going to happen because there'll be roadblocks in the way. But like you explained earlier, Ness, Haney's about to fight. He's going to need some time off afterwards. Tank's got his little downtime right now, his little 3-month shit. And then they could make it towards the end of the year. But I kind of agree with one of the callers called in earlier, man. Devin ain't got nothing to prove no more at fucking 135, bro. He might as well go on up, get him a nice little bag, get the fight with Ryan real quick, if Ryan will take it, get him a nice little bag, and then he can concentrate on fucking Regis and some other big names over there. You mean? But that's my call, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys' fucking shit, man. You guys got me laughing here today, enjoying the conversation. Some of the fucking callers, man. I don't understand what some people be saying this shit, but it is what it is. It makes the show great. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up because we're all entertained today. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys, man. You guys have a good one, bro. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. $2 soup up. Go ahead, champ.
I'm gonna dial back, bro. We look like we missed a lot.
Okay. I don't have the screen, so
I got you. We stopped Jamal Davis. You did that. You did highly. You did that.
We got
Jamal Davis, $5 super chat. Definitely his third one. He said, shout out to Ness and Danny. No show like this show. Appreciate you, champ. Definitely his third. He right back at us with another one. He said, Frank ahead of Keyshawn, not even close. Oh, that's what I meant. Really? Not even close? Average boxing fan, $2 super chat. Dev need the green print at 40, Zepeda or Ramirez. Average boxing fan back with another $2 super chat. If Barrios was still at 40 versus Haney, would be fuego emoji. I like that fight too, but he did move up. MadBet100 says, I sent that $10 cash app for the Kenichi Behabe Nation 5. He actually sent 20, so he got 2 raffle tickets. We giving this out the end of the week. My dogs stay moving my furniture. Word is born. I thought it was cool to have dogs in studio because I grew up watching Robin Big. Remember Robin Big?
Yeah.
And bro, this is annoying, bro. They out of control.
Man,
But
that was
we giving it out.
TV show.
We giving out. I mean, this is TV. We're doing TV.
Yeah, but I'm saying Robin Big was like everywhere.
No, they had a set too. I mean, we don't have a crew, but one day. But we are giving out a set of Hibernation 5s. This is our lead sponsor. Shout out to Kenichi Biz. Shout out to Carden. Baltimore, stand up. You know what I'm saying? He's all from Baltimore, right? So salute. If you want a set, head on over to KenichiBear.com and get yourself a set of Hibernation 5s. What these are Bluetooth compatible headphones, so you can run with them, you can work out with them, and you can do gaming. If you have Xbox or PlayStation and you're into Call of Duty, take the mic, put it on, and talk to your buddies. Take it off. Don't talk to your buddies. Call into the show, put it on, talk to TBV. So somebody said raffle the dogs off too.
I wish.
You crazy, bro. That white dog alone is $6,500, homie. And they virgins, homie. You know what I'm saying? That being said, get yourself a set of Kenichi Biz. If you don't have the funds to buy a new set, we're doing a raffle and we're giving them away this Saturday for the live fight chat, which we will be doing from Hardin, blowing down. Shout out to Hardin. We love you. We're going out to the unbiased fan. The unbiased fan, I'm sorry. I got to get right back to you, brother. You're going to do that again. I got Al in the Bay with a counterpunch. Counterpunch is cut the line. If you don't know what that is, you send in a $5 cash app or $5 counterpunch with the word CP or the abbreviation CP, and we get you back on the show quickly. Al in the Bay, what you do? What it say?
Yeah, man. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I think, thinking about what you were saying, I think that Josh Taylor fight would be great. Like, if once he beats Loma, I don't think he fights Frank. If he goes up fight Josh Taylor or Richard Prograis, I think they both make good money. I think Taylor would be a better money if he go overseas to fight Taylor. I think, he'll make that bag that way if he don't, obviously fight the person from Baltimore. I ain't need to say his name. Y'all said his name plenty of times. But yeah, I think that's the route he could go.
All right, champ. Thank you for the counterpunch. We appreciate the support. Let me check Discord. Nobody on Discord. Where y'all at? We going to the unbiased fan. Nino, I see you there. Did Nino send a counterpunch? Because he did?
He said he did.
All right, Nino. I don't know where you sent it because I ain't seen it yet.
So you missed it.
Yo, you see him? You can hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, man, this show getting a little crowd. I just heard, goddamn it, motherfuckers calling in from Baltimore trying to check niggas and shit. I was like, bro, stop it. Motherfuckers is bringing up, what's the nigga name? He just brought up the boy, I don't even know the nigga name, bro. Schofield.
How don't you know his name with all those belts he got?
Bro, that nigga just came on the scene talking with his dad all the time. I only see him when he with y'all, for real. I ain't even seen him throw a punch yet.
Yo, you
I'm not even trying to be funny. But yo, I tried to counterpunch in a while back, but I heard niggas speaking on the house arrest shit. I don't know how many of y'all been in trouble before. I had to post a picture of my goddamn house arrest shit. But when you on house arrest, you could leave the house. Like, you ain't stuck in the house 24 hours.
Yeah,
Like
you
they
also
let
got
you
it.
go to
You
work.
also you got to get
It's a
permission.
curfew and shit.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
to get
I mean,
permission.
shit.
And some
And he a
people, because I've been
professional
on house
boxer. You
arrest,
feel
some
me?
people don't get work release. Some people don't. Like the judge, it depends what the judge sentences you to. Like the judge could say you ain't entitled to work and you stuck in that house. The judge could say you
I'm
must.
saying, but and that's what I'm saying. So it's like my judge. It's just like if your judge gonna be like, "Yo, I gotta work." You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, "Oh, you can't work." You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like, "Shit, I gotta be able to go to the gym. I gotta go to Walmart, get some tissue and shit." You know what I mean? So I just think it's like that,
Nah,
man. But
champ. That ain't how it work. That ain't how it work. You on house arrest, all that. Go to the gym and get tissue. That ain't they fucking problem. You in jail. You just lucky to
nah,
be in house arrest. Your family got to go to the store for you and shit like that. Listen, that bracelet also got limitations. You know what I'm saying? You can only go but so
I know.
many
I just
feet.
posted mine. That's why I posted mine. I had the little box
That
in the
shit
crib
is
and
that
everything.
shit
I
is
mean,
not
it might
nice.
just be me though. I ain't Tank, so shit. I just figured like if I could go do my regular life, I just figured like a millionaire like Tank could be able to go to the gym type
Hell yeah.
shit.
I don't know about the
That was just
gym,
me, but
but maybe he
that was
can
just
get
my
it
call,
approved.
man.
I don't know about the
Hey,
gym, but I think maybe he could get it approved since that is his means of supporting his family. Maybe, they petition to the judge to give him a couple hours a day at the gym. But I also think that's why he's staying at Calvin's house is to stay, in shape. But again, this ain't even about Tank. Y'all weirdos, man. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. 11 days out, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko is going down. See, that's the problem. Everybody just wants that fight to be over so we could get what we've been wanting, which is Devin and Tank. But there's so many people setting up roadblocks. It's crazy. Jamal Davis, $5 super chat. Let me just say, Matt Bet 100. You're the only one in the running so far. You got 2 raffle tickets, so you won already. If no one, joins you. Jamal Davis, $5 super chat. Back with another one. He says he making us and B More look bad. Shaking my head. Shout out to Jamal Davis. That is now his numero 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, he's going in today. And we got Nino Brown, who we got the counter punch fit. And then we got Jamal Davis back with another $2. He says, hold up. Be more, don't move like him. Uh-oh. The Jack Artist, $2 super chat says, Tank been at 135 for years. Fight the champ. I mean, it's only right. $5 super chat from Matt Benton, Kansas City. Tank won all of them. Devin, Shakur, Martin, Sleep Study, Patience. Sure. Damien, $2 super chat. Dude's definitely Schofield's uncle.
Y'all funny as shit.
Hot Boxing Minute, $5 super chat. Ness got me cracking up, getting ready for work. Hit that damn like button. Let me see who hit the like and who didn't. I wish they gave me that ability. I'll be timing you little
I
losers
hope
out.
this count is wrong because on my end it says only
400? I got 417 on my end.
No, yeah, that's what I got now. It said 99 at first.
We need to get that to 1,000, man. Y'all acting funny.
Yo, we got 755 votes on the poll right now, and that's 61% of the people saying fight Tank, Shakur, and that's it. Only 19% of the people saying fight Tank, Shakur, Martin, and Zepeda. 16% saying fight Tank, Shakur, Martin, and Keyshawn. And 4% saying fight Tank, Shakur, Zepeda, Ortiz.
Damn, bro, yours is the one in the lead. You were right.
By a large majority.
You were super right. They like, nah, that's crazy,
Bro,
bro.
30
I
fights,
feel like that's leaving shit on the table, and I get it. Maybe they being considerate to Devin's weight.
But you gotta
But
understand.
you leaving like
yeah,
Frank
brother. But
and
here's the thing:
Cepeda is smoke.
you're always gonna leave something on the table because there's always gonna be guys on the come up. Like there's always gonna be guys moving up the rankings.
Like
there's
right
always gonna
now,
be guys.
who is Jamel leaving on the table if and when he fights Zoo? Are you really gonna say Fundora deserves a shot at undisputed? No.
Well,
Like
I mean,
not Fundora. I meant the other dude that beat him.
Mendoza.
That's what. Yeah. Would it be beautiful?
I felt that
it would be beautiful if Mendoza got a shot, but
I felt that at the very minimum, Fundora did like not get his shot. You feel me? And that was left on the table. Like that's always gonna be a fight that I wonder. Like, damn, how the fuck would Mel and Sebastian have played out? How would have Lubin been able to do in a rematch? Like, so those are fights that sat on the table because those fucking eliminators never got ordered. Those.
Let's see. We still got some more callers here. We going out to the phone lines, and it looks like we are in. Oh wait, did we ever get to that 828?
Yes.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
Damn.
Yes. I just remember that area code.
I don't know that we got to him. But I got Info Joe, and it ain't no show without my man Info Joe.
Yo, what up, my boxing brothers?
What's up with it?
What up, amigo?
What up? Hey, man, I'm hyped for the fight, man. Devin and Loma. I was more hyped for this fight than Tank and Ryan because it's a more meaningful, close fight, man. I got Devin winning in a tough fight, man. I think Loma is going to be his toughest fight, man. This is it for Loma for all the belts. So I think Loma going to pull out all the stops, and it's going to be a very competitive, tough fight for Devin, but I got Devin smoking him. After Devin smokes Loma, hey, man, he doing all the heavy lifting, man. I would want him to fight Shakur next. I mean, not Shakur. I want him to fight Tank next. I want Shakur to fight Jermaine Ortiz next. I think the build-up for Tank and Haney will be a big fight, second to Spence and Crawford. I think the build-up would be big because of Calvin Ford and Bill Haney going at each other with Church, man. I think the build-up would be crazy. Them both talking shit. They both got that street talk, and it's gonna be big, man. But it's gonna be second to the Spence and Crawford, man. You need to talk about that interview, Ness. We need a show on that. But I don't want to see Tank fighting no fucking Pitbull Cruz, man. Devin is doing all the heavy lifting right now. I like both of them fighters, man. But I want to see Tank in a 50-50 fight, man. 60-40 fight. He need to do that for his career, man. I like what Devin was saying, man, how he's fighting for legacy, man. He wanted to test himself to see if he's the best or not. You know what I'm saying? So I want Tank and Devin next. I want Jermaine Ortiz for Shakur. And I think that's going to be major, man. I'd be good for boxing. All of that happening this year, man. Shout out to the boxing gods. That's all I got. Everybody have a blessed, no stress day. Peace.
Info Joe, we appreciate the call, my guy.
Yes, sir, man. I got a lot of callers. They on the line. We going to New York City. New caller. Who's this?
Yeah.
Yo. What's your name, champ?
This August, man.
August, what up?
What up? Yeah, Ness, y'all sound crazy though, Ness. You gotta think about it, man. Tank don't want to fight the niggas if he don't want to give them no money, man. Them niggas ain't making no money, man.
So
you gotta think about it, man.
So
Devin,
so
Hector, why you think they keep calling him out?
So
Hector, they know that's the
and
biggest money
Pitbull,
they make.
Hector, Pitbull, and Rolly was making money, right?
they
get big
paid,
money, right?
They don't even make more money than Devin.
They wasn't making no money neither. They wasn't. But everybody that Tank fight, he make a star. Who doing that?
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah,
I mean, what's the point you making? You said
call Tank out right now.
Are you saying that Devin is too qualified? I'm lost here. What you saying?
All right, listen what I'm saying. If he fought Garcia, knowing Garcia got the knockout, why would he be scared to fight Haney? He'll walk Haney down and knock him out. He'll take 5 of his punches just to knock him out.
We ain't saying he's
so
scared.
Why he not fighting him?
Come on, man. Y'all gotta think, man.
So why he not fighting him?
Man. He ain't fighting him because he don't want to give him that bread.
Okay, so who you want to see? Who you want to see Tank? Who you want to see Tank fight next? I'm curious. Who would you like to see Tank fight next?
He said he ain't fighting because he don't want to give him that
and I
bread.
don't think Devin getting past Loma.
Who do you
I want to
think?
bet you too.
Who?
There you go.
All right,
It
come on, send
finally
that. Yeah,
came
send that.
out.
Send that. Send
It
that. Send that.
finally came
Yeah,
out.
send that.
Another tank protector. It finally came out. See, they
Nah,
never.
This ain't no tank. I ain't no tank protected, but it's just think about it. Shit, think about it.
Bruh, you ain't no tank protector.
Dollar sign, ring
Brother.
walk. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Dollar sign, ring walk. EXP. Send that bet.
No, that's definitely. I want to get paid though, man.
Come
I see
on, man.
I'm August. I'm the one be sending them little super chats or
Man,
whatever.
I ain't never seen your name before.
And we the one been here forever. We the one been here for 12 years.
What's your max for both of y'all?
Huh?
What's your both of y'all max?
On this bet? I got 900 left. I told y'all I got 1,000. I got 1,000 on Devin. I got one dude bet 100. I got 900 left. Lock it in.
All right. I got you.
I'll be waiting. Because I done said that shit a month ago. Motherfuckers is scared as hell to bet me.
I only had one dude bet me.
And I only had one dude. I still got 900, either 9 slots or one big boy slot. Lewis from Oakland.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? Look, I have a couple of scenarios right quick. So, if Haney win, I feel like the only thing for him to do is go up, use that WBO bump up, and get an automatic title shot at the winner of Tio and Taylor. If Haney lose, I think it'll be good for him to fight the loser of Taylor and Tio, which more likely will be Tio, which is already built up. It's a good introduction to the weight class. It'll sell. And if Loma win, I feel like Tank done waited his ass out so damn long, he's going to basically fight him now at this point when he has, the undisputed title on the line, and Loma's fucking 6 years older than when he originally was calling him out. So that's the scenarios I see. I don't know how y'all feel about it. And Jermaine Ortiz, like what Joe was hollering, Jermaine Ortiz and Shakur, I feel is the perfect matchup for Shakur because, although he looks like he has goods, he's still unproven. So him and Ortiz will be a good ranking and a good measuring stick to see where he fall into the 135 division. So that's just my thoughts, y'all. Y'all keep doing your thing. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Appreciate your call, man. Shout out to the Bay. Who we got? I think we got Oscar.
Oscar, what up? Hello.
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, check this out. I want that Tank and Haney fight, but like you said before, Haney said he fighting for legacy. Tank said he a prize fighter, right? So I think it's gonna come to a point, being that Tank on this little 90-day house arrest shit, that Calvin gonna get over the fact that he wanted to run it back with Pitbull, right? And then some shit gonna spark up between Bill and Calvin, and then they gonna push for that shit, right? Tank prize fighter. So Bill and them, they're gonna come up with something to satisfy that prize fighter shit, and then Haney got the legacy shit, right? So somehow, some way, they gonna make that shit happen, and it's gonna happen. And once that shit happen, I think because that's Haney's legacy right there. If he beat Tank, then he'll move up. All that other shit, I ain't no motherfucker trying to hear that shit. Frank Martin, yeah, I think he ain't gonna get a shot at Haney until Frank Martin move up. I like Frank Martin. I like how he get down though too. If anything, I want to see Frank Martin fight Keyshawn Davis. Let's see how that shit play out. You know what I'm saying? That until we get Spence Crawford, shit, that's our Spence Crawford right there. Just like the Tank and the Garcia was our Mayweather Oscar De La Hoya. But yeah, y'all niggas got me laughing on my day off. Keep doing your thing. I'll holla at ya. Chill.
Appreciate you, OC the boss. I got Bones 13 sent in $20, so he got 2 raffle tickets. So now we got 4 people. And it looks like, let me see, is this Bones 13 too? Who is this? Hibernation. This is what is the name of your Cash App, my friend? Somebody sent me Oh, from Ese Morro. Where is Ese Morro?
And if y'all want to call in 425-569-5241, some of y'all in the chat is fucking hilarious. Oh man. Gotta love the sport of boxing, right?
I don't.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm
there it goes.
surprised.
Okay, Ese Morro. I see the $10.
I'm surprised all these Cali guys ain't not one person bring up the Lakers Warriors game. That's crazy.
All right, Ese Morro, I see it. So you sent one raffle ticket, so we got 5 raffle tickets. We going back out to unbiased boxing fan. My bad, champ. I forgot all about you. Gotta unmute. Unbiased boxing fan or fan. Hello? Prime Talk, what up?
We got you, SM
Prime Talk,
Prime.
what up?
Hold on.
Yo.
Yo, let me see.
Is the one with the pink.
Oh. No, okay. I don't know who that is. Cause I got my boy been hitting me up talking about he can never get through on Twitter, and I know his shit is Prime
Talk, Prime Time Talk, Prime Time Talk, going once, going twice. Boxing fan, what up?
Working now?
I'm working.
All right. Good morning, y'all.
What up with it? Good morning.
Hey, so it's yes, sir. So it's clear. Danny, Ness, y'all got Haney, right?
See.
In the Loma fight,
okay.
Absolutely, yes sir.
Cool. I got Haney too, but I mean it's some challenges there. It's not a walk in the park, obviously. It's a true 50-50 fight, in my opinion. Now, what do y'all personally feel is next for Haney realistically? What do you think is going to happen?
Tank next.
I just don't believe it's gonna happen.
Why?
People, how PPC moves, bro. I just don't see it. I mean, it could be enough pressure from us as fans of the sport, but all signs indicate they're already kind of finding a way not to make it happen. Am I wrong?
I mean, is there a world where it might not happen? Yeah, but at this point, it doesn't really look like there's anything else for Tank. You know what I mean?
Bro, they really trying to gas us, or they really trying to sell us this rematch with Pitbull, bro. They really trying. And the thing is, what gets me is that they say, oh, when Calvin Ford said, oh, they got to prove themselves. I'm like, well, what did Rolly and Pitbull prove? Pitbull ain't even headed a car yet. So I'm pretty confused by that. And that's one of the reasons why I look at it like, okay, I already see the gameplay. In regards to Martin, I respect what he's doing. I like Martin, and he's talking the shit he need to, and he's going to have to do more because he's on the outside looking in. He's got an uphill battle to get the fights that he wants. Do y'all agree with that too?
I mean, he with Earl. I don't know that he got an uphill battle, honestly.
You said honestly, but Tank ain't gonna fight him. PBC fighter, we've had tons of PBC fighters.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Tank might fight him. They sparred. It's been talked about, and guess what? Tank went out on the record and said he popped all them guys, meaning Haney and Shakur. He ain't say he popped Frank, and he ain't say Frank was a bum.
Okay. So so let's say Frank Martin and Tank end up being the fight that he does next instead of Haney. How big of an issue would you guys have with that?
I would have a major issue, but I understand in-house, every promoter does it. It doesn't mean that I won't be talking, at the top of my lungs saying that he's avoiding Haney.
True story. The only reason why I say that it's a question mark because we've had plenty of fighters who was on the same side of the fence when it comes to PBCs and the fights didn't happen. Benavidez and Plant should have undefeated.
But it happened though.
Wilder Ruiz.
That's the only one that ain't happened, and it's still. And the only reason that ain't happened is because we got a very rich prince willing to pay for the bigger fight in Wilder and AJ.
So you're saying that it should have never happened before this year because that's when the prince came into play.
I think that before this year, when did it happen? When could it happen? Like Andy won the belts and lost, plus he had a contract. Andy was never anywhere in the top 5 till after he beat AJ of the WBC. Andy was never in the number 1 slot, so the fight with Andy and Wilder could have never happened. Never. Someone tell me when.
I mean, all of 2021, all of 2022.
What? After
I
the
can agree
losses?
with
Why not?
Because normally when a heavyweight like Wilder, who fights for $25 million, you don't just send him into an Andy fight off of 2 back-to-back
I'm
losses.
just saying they was both coming off of losses.
Not back-to-back. And Andy didn't fight the number 1 heavyweight. It's just none of that makes sense. I mean, you squeezing it. You really trying to squeeze a time when they couldn't afford. There was really no realistic time when they could afford, unless Al could have got Andy out of his contract with AJ to do some sort of undisputed.
I mean, the AJ fight, the rematch was in 2020. That's
Mhm.
why I said he had, 2.5 years after that.
Bro, after that, he lost. Who wants Andy to fight Wilder when he got his ass kicked and looked
after
fat?
the loss, up to this year when we heard about the Prince, there was a 2.5 year window. Yeah,
And
Wilder
again,
was fighting.
Andy, but you're not telling the facts. Andy lost to AJ. After that loss, took maybe a year to fight Areola. Got dropped in the Areola fight. What I'm saying is, when is there realistic? He never looked good. He was fat as fuck in the AJ fight. Then he needed a tune-up. Then his tune-up went wrong. Like, when was he supposed to fight Wilder and y'all thought he was going to beat Wilder? Like, that's a lie. It's a lie.
I gotta be this one. I'm with Ness on this one, Dan. I can't lie. But listen, before I know y'all, my time is about to be up. I need everybody who are true boxing fans to support the Haney and Lomachenko fight. Because it's not going to be as popular as Tank and Ryan, but this is actually more important to the sport of boxing. So I'm tired of calling us American fans trash. You got to support the fights, guys. Listen, shout out to you guys. I appreciate your time. Everybody sub up. Everybody hit the like and subscribe. And y'all have a blessed one.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see who's next. Actually, we got a bunch of super chats to get to, right? Let's see here.
You left off.
I got Joshua, $10. He says, for the raffle, TBV. So we got 6 people in that raffle. We got Battle Culture Twitter Spaces, $3. It's actually $5 for a Counterpunch Battle Spaces. Battle Culture. Battle Culture. Which one are you? Battle Culture. I don't see ya. But you're short $2, champ. And I don't think you're on. Maybe he got tired of waiting. But I do see Prime.
But yeah,
talk.
send that $2. Get right back on.
Prime talk. Unmute.
What's going on? What's going on? The boxing voice.
We
the
hear
voice
you.
of the people. Man, look, man, y'all guys keep it burning over there, man. Look, man, let me just get my little minute in and just say that the disrespect to Devin Haney, it should be at its peak right now. Far as people should, true boxing fans should stand up for Devin Haney because he's kind of like a throwback fighter to where he asks for fighters. He calls out fighters. Even with the belts, he's calling out fighters and they're avoiding them. And Tank, man, he gotta step up to the plate, man. You know, if he want to be the true face of boxing, he's gonna have to face Devin Haney. And like Devin Haney said, Shakur, all of them got to come through him to get the belts. And it's far time people stop being fanboys, or either they're going to be true fans and tell their person that they are fans of, Tank, Shakur, whoever, stand by what y'all say. If you say you the best, fight the best. If you the champion, then fight the champions. If you don't have all the belts, then you need to get the belts. And until you get all the belts, you're not truly the face of boxing. You're the social media face of boxing. You're the consensus face of boxing, but you're not the king of boxing. If anybody still is, it's Canelo. You know. So I mean, you know, because he packs out Guadalajara, Mexico. Who does that? You know, what boxer do we know of packs out Guadalajara,
I mean,
Mexico.
that is his hometown, champ. I mean, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
but
I get
he hasn't performed there. When was the
no.
last time he fought there?
You know,
You know, so people want to say Tank is. I mean, you think about it. Ryan Garcia didn't even fight Devin Haney when he had a chance to. Devin Haney stepped to his face in the ring, and he bypassed him, went all the way down the bottom list to Tank. Tank has, really no merit, nothing but the name and the money. Yeah, it's prize fighting, but when is prize fighting going to be enough? When are we going to say, okay, you got enough prizes, now go get the belts?
I mean, I think
Now put
now
on.
I'm shocked that
Mm-hmm.
right now isn't that time. Like Tank fans should be happy that he made $25 to $50 million. He's set for life.
Mm-hmm.
The only
Mm-hmm.
way you could blow that is really blowing that. So it's like that's
Got
it.
him.
He made
Yeah.
generational money. Let's see him
Yep.
fight. Like, what the fuck is we
Let's see
talking
him
about?
fight. For real. And what has to happen is the Baltimore fans, all the people that stand behind Tank, start urging him. When are you gonna call out Devin? We don't want to hear no, I let my team pick my fights for me. Man, fuck all that shit, man. When are you gonna say, look, put balls to the wall? I don't want nobody else but Devin Haney. I ain't moving nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I don't want nobody else to move up another weight to fight me. I don't want to move down another weight to fight nobody else. I want Devin Haney, period. That's it. And that's my time, y'all. Appreciate y'all,
Appreciate you,
guys.
man. Appreciate you for calling in, voicing your opinion. We got the Jack artist. Tank fans just want him to fight Mexicans. Simple. D. Smith, $5. It's been Tankamania for weeks. Laugh out loud. Love the show. T. Wave, Devin in 6 rounds. Damn. Average boxing fan, $2. Devin at 40, back with Matchroom. Sheesh. Fire division. De Leon, $5. 140 is more dangerous division than 135. Names aren't as big, but there's real killers. Huge. Haney fan, but these 135s moving up ain't gonna have it easy. Tyrone the Great, $2. I feel Haney going to KO Loma. You better put money on it. Shit. I don't even know how you could feel that way. Like, he ain't KO Jojo, he ain't KO Linares. Like, how you gonna KO Loma? I might sprinkle some on it just because I'm a fan, and you don't want to be the dude that missed the boat, but that's hard, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been. I'm trying to think. Shit.
Since
Moran,
the Dominican, right? Why it had to be
it
a
was
Dominican?
Mexican.
Oh, thank God.
Antonio Moran, I feel like was the last.
What was the Dominican dude? Was Alfredo or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
With an A, Santiago.
Santiago.
Neil, you giving the odds getting a -270 for even.
After Moran, it was the Russian. What the one Linares got knocked out by.
What's the odds, Danny? -270 for even? What does that even mean? And real quick, Oscar said, put me in the raffle. Oscar, you got to send another $5. It's $10 to be in the raffle. These are $150 headphones. We're giving them away for one raffle ticket worth $10. We're doing it Saturday during the live fight chat at Harding. We got Mike.
Abdullayev was the last one.
We got Mike Hicks, $2. He says, gotta use that Baltimore accent more. I got you. I'm gonna do it too. What else we got? Second time, $2 super chat says Tank is athletic with no heart, not competitive. Huh?
He's saying that he athletic, he just ain't got no heart.
I got Huang out of Houston.
Or not competitive.
Huang out of Houston, Kaka Brown says, put me in the raffle. You need another $5. Huang, we got Chad. What up on Twitter?
What's up, guys?
What up?
Yeah, great show today, man. I'm loving it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, just quick. I think Haney will beat Loma, and I do think that the next 2 fights, if he's to stay at 35, should be Tank and then Shakur. And then I'm thinking in that order, too. I mean, if they're going to make a deal with Top Rank for Shakur, then maybe they could come up with an agreement for 140, too, and figure out the first couple fights, at least the first fight for Haney moving up while they're at it. I don't know. I don't know if they would do that or if that's something they would do the business. But it makes sense to me in my mind. But other than that, guys, Frank Martin, great fighter. I love this new wave of all these young guys. And now Hearn's got Andy Cruz Gomez, right? Like that's his big fuck you to the 135 and the other promoters. And all these guys seem hungry and sincere when they talk. I love it. Keyshawn Davis, love listening to him, man. He's great. He's gonna go places for sure. He's got everything it takes. But I think if Martin was to fight Haney Haney gonna smash him. He's not ready. Like he needs a couple good fights. Exactly who, I don't know, but contender level at least, or former champ level. At least a couple fights before he can face someone like Haney or Shakur. I think people are overrating him right now because there's a lot of hype around him. And some of it's justified, but guys, let's slow down a little bit, man. Let the guy develop. Let him get there before we put him in and sentence him to death. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I got, fellas.
I appreciate it.
All right. Chad, thank you for calling in. A lot of callers here. Do bear with us. We're trying to get to everybody. I got Oscar's other 5 to get added to the raffle. So salute to you. We got Amir. Amir, what's up?
What up? What up? Nice and Danny, what's going on,
What
man?
up with it?
Listen here, man. You funny, man. Listen, y'all the realest, man. Y'all, I mess with Blue for sure. And not some clown name who, I don't want to say his name, but it rhyme with more rhyme. But at the end of the day, man, it's simple, man. It's simple, man. And the thing is this, they trying to stretch Dev out because they know he ain't standing at 135 that long. He don't have 2 fights at 135, man. It's tank or nothing. So Shakur see him at 140. That's all simple math. But yeah, they scared, man. It's funny, man. I don't understand it. It's like, it's like, yo, just fight, man. It's like, yo, be a fan of boxing, man. And let the best jokers fight. So jokers, I'm 45 years old, man. I can't be no fanboy at 45. I ain't 20. This is ridiculous, man. So it's like, yo, let the best fighters fight, man. I think my thing is going to a fight where you like, yo, it's a true 50-50 fight. We know the Ryan fight wasn't no 50-50 fight. Everybody knew Ryan was going to lose. So, like, going to a fight where it's like, everybody take fights like, yeah, he going to beat him up. It's real simple, but going to a real fight where you know what's going to be, and I think he'll fight him. I think it's his team. That's why they already putting the alley-oop out like Cruz. It's like it's too high risk. It's like, you know how it goes. It's like, man, fight the ball, man. It's like, fight him, man, and we see where it goes. But at the end of the day, they're never going to smoke Malomo. Lomo always get off on them unathletic balls. Dev is super athletic and do everything as well as him. So, and bigger, longer. He gonna beat him up, which, Lomo going to come to fight to the end, but that's cool. That's how you want it. So, it is what it is. But when that Joker's talking about fight 2 or 3 more fights at 135, they know they stretching Dev out. Dev don't got no 2 fights or 3 fights. It's like tank or move up. It's real simple. We'll catch Shakur moving up, and that's going to be a great fight whenever it happens. Shakur can fight for sure. But it ain't going to happen at 135. So it's like Tank and Dev been there forever. Been a lot of ish talking on butt back and forth with some history. It's supposed to be if you can face a boxing fight, the undisputed champ. It's a real simple thing. If they talk anything else, they know Dev is like high risk. They talk pillow hands, walk through and all that. Well, it should be an easy, simple fight. But at the end of the day, man, they know what it is. The real people know what it is, whether it's Mayweather camp, Leonard Ellerby and all that camp. They know Dev is a tough fight. It might be a little high risk. We want to stay safe. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But, man, Bulls talking silly don't even make sense, man. Just let the best fighters fight, man. That's all I got, though.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Tons of callers. We got Jesse Baines. I want to say, let me see, that must be Jay Swift. Let me see if you are on the line. J.
And for those tuned in, make sure to smash that like button. It's free. Show some support. Get this episode out to the boxing community.
Jay, it is you. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Rock and
Yes,
roll.
sir. No, I was just calling back to say that, damn, I forgot what I was calling back for now. I never did a counterpunch before. I was like, yo, you got to do a counterpunch. But I think, oh, I was saying that this next fight coming up, Devin and Lomachenko, I've been watching both of them. And the only problem I have is that Lomachenko hasn't even had a tune-up. He's been in the war, and he hasn't had a
He
tune-up
fought
for a
Jermaine
fight. Like,
Ortiz. That was his tune-up.
oh, okay. And that was it. Are you guys having a fight party or what?
I'll be
No,
at the
Devin.
fight.
I mean, Devin. Danny's going to the fight,
You'll
so
be at Hardin, right?
I don't know. I gotta see who I'm gonna rock with. I don't know. Danny always leaving me alone. He ring walk. I'm just woo.
Yo, so
He ring walk. I'm
I
in
put in
studio.
for the fight because I've been shooting for MGM now for like 7 years. So I put in for the fight. So if they don't assign me to a spot, I'm willing to do the DJ thing for you guys again.
All right, champ. I'll let you know. And we do appreciate it.
All the time, man. I'm hip hop for real from the Bronx.
Let's
So
go.
especially that '90s.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Jay.
Danny,
What up with it?
so you gotta hit me up though, cause I'm trying to walk with you one day with my. You see my big video camera I had, cause I actually taped you on it.
Bro, that shit look like a rocket launcher. He got the official tissue joint. Like you coming out crystal
That's
clear.
the
That bitch
thing.
look like a
And
rocket launcher.
the audio is dope on that shit, bro.
Mm.
I mean, the video, of course, is dope, but the audio is dope on that shit.
You the
But
champ.
look, I've taken up enough of your time. I just never did a counterpunch. I wanted to make sure I knew how to do it. So now I'll be able to do that more. I got to do a $10 counterpunch so I can get in the running for them headphones. I'm a DJ.
Yeah. Let's do it, champ.
I got you.
All
I'm
right.
all.
But I want to
All
remind
right.
everybody it is a $10 cash app. Don't send a $10 super chat on PayPal because they taking 30%, which is $3. You feel me? And that's not bueno. Nunca es bueno. Nunca. Keith, what up? Keith?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's going on with y'all, man? Damn, what up with it?
What's good with you?
Man, on the subject matter, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, I think it's gonna be a great fight. I think that I see Dev starting fast jab straight in Loma's face. Loma trying to figure out how to walk in. I can see one of them. I'm not gonna say who. I can see one of them getting sat down just because of how rangy Dev is and his jab, and Loma trying to fight his way in. But then at the same time, Loma picking it up a little bit in the second half of the fight and using angles, shit, allegedly Dev has never seen before. So I can see somebody getting sat down, but ultimately I see it going to all 12. But it's just crazy to me, man, because I graduated a little while back, and I remember being on campus, door dashing and shit, and just listening to podcasts and interviews with everybody pretty much saying belts don't matter, Dev's the email champion, da da da. We don't care about belts. But now the man got all the belts and defended it, went to Australia twice, and he said he about to leave, and all of a sudden everybody want to fight him. So it's just I don't know, man. Just listening to y'all how you tell me to study the sport, be a fan of the sport, not a fan of the man. When you study the sport and see what everybody on, bro, it's crazy. It's just it's not even they don't even try to disguise the shit no more. It's just it's right there in your face. So I don't know, man. What y'all think about that?
I think they crazy.
No doubt, man. Shout out Ness, shout out Dan, shout out TVV. Learn from y'all every day.
Appreciate you, champ. Let's see what we got
Who we
next.
got next?
Bruh, this is so whack. Who do we got next? I don't know. I don't know. In the 954, Rocky, what up?
What up, TBV?
What's good?
Yo, fellas, man, we 11 days out, man.
Word.
We about to see one of the best comebacks. I mean, this is gonna be historic, man. You know, everybody's doubting Loma. When he pull it off, man, wow, the props that he's gonna get, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. But Devin's gonna be okay. Devin's gonna be all right. He's gonna move up to 140, and he's gonna have a great career. You know, I wish nothing bad for Devin. It's just, you know, the old vet's gonna do it. So I don't want to talk about Devin's next fights, but Loma, I think there's a good chance that Loma could get the Tank fight. You know, Tank might cross the street for this one. You know, since Loma is aging, they, you know, Mayweather might break it down and be like, hey, this is the time. If we're ever gonna fight him, we're gonna fight him now for all the marbles. And I think they would prefer that over Devin. But if Tank BS is in negotiations, then we might get a Shakur Loma, which is probably more likely. So yeah, man, I'm just excited for the fight. You know, all the listeners, please stop disrespecting Loma, man. Did any Loma fans even call up today?
You the first.
Deesh. And y'all been live for how many hours, man? This is crazy.
Only 3.
But now, nah. But I'm goofing around, but at the same time, I'm serious though. I do got Loma in the fight, man. But I am excited, and you know, thanks for letting me get my shit off as usual, fellas.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for
Peace.
voicing your opinion right here, man. We appreciate
Voice of
that.
the People Hotline. Y'all know
I
the
got
number. Who we got, Nas?
a lot of people. Kevin, Connecticut.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Man, first and foremost, I just want to say, you know, I'm with you. I'm dropping a bag on Dev. But, you know, at minus 260, shout out to DraftKings Connecticut. But I feel like it's a little disrespectful, man. Like, everybody's just acting like it's a foregone conclusion that Dev is just going to wash Loma. You know what I'm saying? I think it's, you know, maybe not a 50-50 fight, but it's pretty close. But really, I just called in today, man. I just wanted to get your opinion on something, man. I know, you know, Dev, this is kind of making me nervous hearing everybody say Dev is going to wash him, but, you know, this being Dev's last fight with Top Rank, what you guys think? You think there's gonna be any outside influences as far as the decision goes? Or you think we ain't got nothing to worry
You
about?
can never put that past it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, Dev's a free agent. You got to think of all the conspiracies that we normally think of.
Right. That's what I was a little worried about, man. That's the only thing I'm really worried about, to be honest with you. But that's it. That's all I got, man. I just wanted to touch on that and get your opinion.
Nah, I hear you. I'll
I'll
add this. I'll add this. Seeing Bob so confident that Loma's gonna win, telling the public to bet on Loma, that don't make me confident that he ain't got a judge, you know, that loves Loma.
Right. That's what I was thinking, man. I know I'm not tripping, man. All right, word. Good looking,
Word.
man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Smash
Appreciate
that
the
like
call,
button.
my guy.
You got it. We going out to Nike Hendricks. What it do? Nike. Grand Rapids, Michigan. You up?
Yo.
What's your name, champ?
Yeah, man. Hey, my name Mix.
Mix. Talk
I'm
to
calling.
us.
Yeah, Mix. I'm in the mix of this shit. But look, I've never heard Tank call out not one fighter.
Cambosis. Josh Taylor. He said he'll knock out Crawford. He said he'll beat Regis. He said he'll smoke Devin. He calls him out just in his own way. He called out Devin too. He said, "All right, well, since whatever, after you beat Cambosis, you next." But that never happened too.
Well, what I'm saying is, if we take Shakur, we take Tank, we matched them up with Cambosis. What happened in them fights, man? I'm not completely sold on Devin Haney.
That's why Tank should just fight him. If Tank just fight him, then you ain't gotta be sold because Tank gonna tell you the truth.
I think Loma gonna beat Devin Haney.
Okay, that's what's up. So after that, if he doesn't, then what? Do you want the Tank fight after that, or should he fight Shakur?
I'll take the Tank fight because I believe Devin is easy work. I've seen him get buzzed, man. His chin suspect. He do a lot of holding, and his fighting style is boring as fuck, man. I'm not sold on it. We always go on the resume of these fighters, man, and we gonna say Tank ain't fought nobody. But really, who has Devin fought? And at the end of the day, all these boxers are professionals. So by you being a professional, you fight for money. So in turn, that make you a what? A prize fighter. All this legacy shit that people be trying to throw up there, that shit is foolishness.
So fighting for legacy is foolishness?
What is fighting for legacy if you're a professional fighter and you fight for money?
I mean, Floyd Mayweather has one of the best legacies in the sport. That's why he calls himself TBE. So I'm lost as to what you're trying to convey.
Floyd Mayweather was a prize fighter, right?
Floyd Mayweather is the best resume in boxing. He's the gold standard. So yeah, he's legacy. You've never seen the picture with all the WBC belts? Should I pull it up?
It's actually covering his entire pool table. He has so many fucking belts.
You know how many champions he fought? How could you say Floyd is a prize fighter? Floyd is a legacy fighter.
48% of your
Floyd is a legacy fighter.
I know the whole history of Floyd Mayweather Jr. I know him personally.
So then why'd you say that? Why'd you say that incorrect statement?
It's not an incorrect statement. You can't tell me it's an incorrect statement.
So he doesn't have legacy?
Every fighter fighting got a legacy, man. You got to.
Is Floyd's the greatest legacy of all boxing? Yes or no? Or at least the top 3?
Floyd done fought the most champions and beat the most champions out of any fighter ever in the history of the sport.
So he is the top when it comes to legacy.
This is not a Floyd Mayweather conversation.
Exactly.
We're talking about Devin
But
Haney
you're saying that Floyd didn't fight for legacy. You're saying Floyd didn't fight for legacy, so me and my co-host have to prove to you that he did because he has the greatest legacy.
I didn't say Floyd didn't fight for legacy. I've never said that.
You did. You said when I said he did fight for legacy, no, he's a prize fighter. I said, no, he fought for legacy. That's why he fought 24 champions. Remember? It's all right. I remember. I said it back.
Legacy is a part of your boxing career. You're a professional fighter.
And if you don't fight, and if you don't fight the real names, you can't create legacy. So what are we arguing about?
Just have a tarnished legacy.
What are we talking about here? I don't think you paid attention in school or looked in the mirror when you were saying this conversation before you called in. What is the point you're trying to make?
Hey, this is the point I'm trying to make. And y'all should work on talking to y'all callers a little better.
Well, I mean, callers need to actually spit facts.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Subscriber.
All right. I lost a sensitive subscriber because you mad I ain't let you say fucking lies. Fuck out of here. You motherfuckers want to change boxing for your favorite fighter. Dude tried to call in here and tell me Floyd ain't fight for legacy so he can make it okay for Tank not to fight Devin. Shut your bitch asses up, man. Y'all scary as fuck, man. This shit is unheard of. You lost a subscriber. Fucking crybaby.
Who next?
Another crybaby. That's what's going to happen. Trap, what up? Motherfuckers is so soft.
What are we talking about here? I don't think you paid attention in school or looked in the mirror when you were saying this conversation before you called in.
Who's that handsome
voice? What is the point
voice?
you're trying to make?
She's a
Hey, this is
hello.
what I'm trying to make. And y'all should work on talking to y'all callers a little better.
Ain't
Well, I
nobody
mean, callers.
work on talking to your car. Soft ass. We let that shit play twice because you soft. What up, Decatur, Georgia?
PBV, what happening, man?
What up?
Hey, Ned, you gotta go easy on the old heads, bro. You gonna fuck around and get somebody a cardiac arrest, man.
That's
God
day
damn,
problem.
Ned, you, Ned, you gotta slow. Hey, if they old heads, Ned, let them
Frank
slide,
Martin.
dog.
Frank
I
Martin
mean,
words.
you can
Big
still give them,
pressure. Frank Martin words.
100.
Big
Just don't
pressure.
goddamn roast them, shout. I mean, I ain't tripping. It's funny to me, but still, I understand they old heads, man. You know, I'm from the South, so it's respect all day. But anyway, this what I'm about. Hey, this Loma and Devin shouted. This shit finna be fire. Anybody who counted Lomo out like that, bro, go ahead on, bro. This man like gonna hit last leg and shit, and not in a bad way. He going against a young Tiger. Man, that nigga finna bring some work with him, shout. I personally got Devin winning. I would say by decision. I got something to say about everybody bringing up Shakur. I just want to refresh y'all memory now, just because you ain't followed the cat or whatever. You know the man came up. First of all, you know he good at boxing. I ain't even gonna say he fired whatever. You know he good at boxing. He come up to the next division. Everybody start with the rubber, goddamn to look left or right. Fine. He finally get a fight. He do him good. You understand? So that's why Stevenson's name is brought up against going against them. Now, do I think he deserved to fight next? No. I want to see the Tank and the Devin fight. But we do have to realize this whole shit about waiting for Shakur to try to push him to the back of the line. The motherfucker fight. He gonna fight whoever. It just motherfuckers won't fight him, so he ain't got shit but to look up what? To the top. So that Devin and Shakur fight gonna come sooner than later. They had a whole video about that shit being at 147 or whatever the case. The shit look like you gonna end up at 140. So that's why Shakur's name is being mentioned, shout. And again, you ain't got to down no fighter to big up your fighter, folks. If your fighter that motherfucker, he gonna show you, dog. Now, all the in-between shit, yeah, you going to get confused because you got the promoters and then the goddamn fighter saying what the promoters want to say or however the shit go. I know we want to hear a particular thing, but in boxing, it just don't go like that. And I'm going to tell you this one phrase I love saying now. If you don't know boxing, don't learn this game, my nigga, because you going to get fire hot. So it going to burn your asshole, dog. I'm going to tell you right now. But just stay a casual if you're a casual. Say you want to see this person, fight this person, and just push this shit. Because we might can start getting shit now. That's my call. I'm out the camp. Y'all stay up. Shout out about it.
All right, my guy. Appreciate your calls as always.
Nike Hendricks.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I see y'all came to me early. I was in the dead zone, though. My bad, man. But, yeah, man, Devin, about to watch Loma. I'm tired of saying it, but he gonna do it. I'm just saying it so y'all can hear. And also, the dude who was calling talking about Floyd ain't fight for legacy or prize fighter, he's a crazy man. Like Floyd, whole beginning of his career, Floyd was chasing champions, top ranked fighters in his division. They ran from Floyd. There's a lot of motherfuckers who say, "Oh, Floyd ran from this person, that person." That was Floyd later in his career, and he ain't really run from nobody. He just made fights happen that was better for him later on in his career. Because in the beginning, Bob Arum wasn't pushing Floyd like that. Everybody know that. Bob Arum didn't even like Floyd. He wasn't even a fan of Floyd. But now, when you hear Bob Arum talk of Floyd, oh, Floyd's the best ever. Floyd this, Floyd that, this. But then now in Lomachenko, so when Haney watched Lomachenko, y'all give my man his credit. And if he don't get the Tank fight, I think he should move up. Like the last caller just said, like bro just said, they'll meet up at 140 or 147. They still young. Shit, they younger than me. Shit, I'll be 31 in June. They ain't even in their 30s yet. So it's like, come on now. And then, like, if Tank don't fight him, why stay down there? Because Tank, that fight been marinating over years. They haven't been a WBC champ since 2019. Tank had that regular belt since, what, 2019? Come on now. Like, you should have been tried to at least take Devin WBC title. If not that, now you got the chance to take all the belts from him if he's so so much an easy word, and then Buddy talking about he got a suspect chin. How the hell he got a suspect chin when Haney never been dropped? He been wobbled, but he never been dropped. And then, but they praised Ryan Garcia with his 3 knockdowns. He got up on 2 of them. He got up from the Luke Campbell, stopped him with a body shot, praised him. Oh, he showed resilience. Got up from the face shot from Tank, but got stopped by a body shot. Oh, he got up the first time, but that body shot was just too much. Oh, he's a real fighter. He's a champion to be. This, that, and the third. Y'all praise the man for getting knocked down, but the guy who didn't get knocked down got a suspect chin. Like you said, Ness, I don't know if these motherfuckers paid attention in school, man. But I'm gonna say like my dad told me and did my call. Common sense ain't so common to a lot of folks. My call, man.
All right, champ. I'm trying to find this counterpunch. Tavon. Who is Tavon? I don't see you on Twitter Spaces. Tavon. Are you on Discord? Tavon. I got Andres. What up, TBV? Love the show. Put my name in the raffle for the Kenichi Bear Hibernation 5 headset that we're giving away Saturday at the live fight chat that we'll be doing from the Hardin Dispensary right here in Las Vegas for this weekend's fights. We're going to be doing the Rolly Romero live fight chat, as well as watching and calling some of the fights from the ESPN card. But if you want to win a set of these Hibernation 5s, over $150 value, $10 cash app to $ the boxing voice, the way you see it spelled on the TV. Make sure to add the 1 at the end after the E, the numerical number 1. $10 gets you in the running. That being said, Andre, you sent the $10 to YouTube. I'm going to accept it, even though they're taking $3. Do not send another $10 to YouTube for the raffle, please, ladies and gentlemen, because they take 30%, and it makes it more difficult to keep track of who is in the raffle. We're giving out the set on Saturday. It will be mailed out Monday morning. Malcolm, what up? Rolly fights this Saturday. James Henderson. What's up? We hear you. And the background.
My bad. I'm in the gym. I called in earlier. Well, I checked out the show earlier, and I heard you arguing with some Baltimore nigga talking about disrespecting the city. Went to the gym, called in again, and then somebody wanted to argue with you about losing a subscriber. Like, this shit is crazy, man. Uh, with because I don't really see a lot of people talking about Frank Martin or whatever. I like Haney calling him out and calling him old and all that shit. After Loma, if he beats Loma, it just makes more sense for him and Tank to fight. You know, he already said that he's willing to fight Tank and Shakur. And we got to remember, Tank said that the only 2 fights, or the next 2 fights that he wants is also Shakur and Haney. So he needs to hold up his end of the bargain, too. And if he fights anybody else, then I don't want to hear the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
you know he gonna get a pass though.
he ain't getting a pass on my books. I don't really care. Because once you say something, it's already on video. So I don't want to hear it after that. I don't want no fucking Cruz rematch where you beat the nigga with 1 arm. I'm not really interested in that or any other fight. I want him to just go for Dev. Dev is the man at 135. And that's really it. And in terms of Devin and Shakur, I think it'll have more substance at 140. Dev, like, he beats wrong or whatever. If he fucking moves up, let Shakur show that he's the man at 135 and then clean up that. And then it's like, okay, we both cleaned up that division. What's up? Let's meet up at 140. Then it'll make more sense. Even though he passes the eye test, he still didn't prove himself yet. And I love Shakur to death. I think he's like pound for pound one of the best fighters in terms of just skill and everything that he possesses. So that's really all I gotta say, man. It's just I've heard a lot of people with all the Tank bullshit and just defending him, and I said it's just ridiculous, man.
All right,
Yeah.
champ.
Just keep doing what y'all doing, man.
You the man. Malcolm, thanks for calling in. I got a few counter punches here. I'm just trying to find y'all, man. I got Khalid. You usually call him from Indiana. If this is the same Khalid, I don't see you here. I mean, unless this is you and you ain't press one. Is this you?
Yeah, bro. This me. I just didn't press one. I just did the counter punch, but I ain't pressed one
Yeah, but you had sent another one before that. $5 to say for do.
though. Yeah, my bad. I think that was some like copyright shit because I was trying to say CP, but I think that was like some auto correction
Okay. Well, you
counterpoint.
got two
Yeah,
of them,
but
champ.
okay. So
Do it
look,
how you want.
I bet. So I got Devin Haney walking through Lomachenko. Easy work, bigger man, just as athletic, if not more. As easy work. I'm the bigger man. I think you're gonna walk through him, and I think you gotta walk through him based upon what you just said about how Bob Aaron won't Loma to win. You put your money on him. Yeah, he might be on some funny shit. So Devin really got to smoke him easy. Next, I think that he should go up to 140. I think his big fights at him for 140. Frank Martin, yeah, he has the Earl Spence thing that's right behind him to help him out. But I think it's still some big fights there for him there at 140. I think my man what's like the Puerto Rican guy that like killed bro.
Oh,
What's the Puerto
Matias.
Rican guy?
Matias.
Yeah, I think that's a big fight. I think that's some green print, even though he's a dark skinned Puerto Rican. I still think that's some green print. I did
He
think that
just not
Regis
known though. That's
Prograis
the
is a
problem.
Re, Regis Prograis is a big fight also. And then I think that if Tio win, that's a big fight. Josh Taylor win, that's a big fight. So I think if you go to Matchroom, those are still big fights. They might not be as big. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and stand on it, bro. Those is bigger than like the Frank Martin fight. So I want to see Devin Haney move up to 140 and then go get all the belts. But I don't think that he'll beat my man, IBF champion. I actually don't think he's gonna beat him, but or Regis. But that's my call. Thank y'all.
Champ, let me know if you want another one. Remember, you had two counter punches. I'll bring you back. Shoot me a DM or something. Want to make sure you get yours. We got Juan Ramos, not to be confused with Jesus Ramos. What up, Juan?
What up, bro? Shout out to the boxing boys.
Shout out,
Appreciate you,
man.
champ.
Just calling to voice my support for Lomachenko. I mean, I've been a fan of his, ever since his second or third fight. The one I think he had a undercard fight in Pacquiao versus Rios in China.
He
And
did.
I don't know if that's the one where he broke his hand and he still, won that fight convincingly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he
Yeah.
actually broke it. Let's not talk about Tank because Tank hurt it, but he actually broke it. So when people say Cruz got schooled or dominated or whatever, it was a close fight. They give it to Tank, all right, but don't say that you schooled Cruz when that's clearly not the.
I mean,
That's not the case.
one hand and Cruz really couldn't touch him. I mean, that's a schooling to me. I'm just saying.
Nah, I mean it was close, and you could argue it was because of the hand, right? If he had both his hands, he would have not touched him. You could argue that.
Can I
But
ask you
let's just call it what it is.
how close you thought?
Yeah, how many rounds you gave Cruz, brother?
Like 5 rounds. I can't go back
5?
and tell you which ones are they, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't think it was close like that.
In the later rounds.
You Mexican?
You know what I mean? Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna say is biased. Fuck
No,
it.
I'm not
It
gonna
is what
say
it
it's
is, you know what I
biased.
mean?
It's just that it's natural, brother. It's natural. It's
Yeah, and
in
I
us.
really
It's
don't
in
mind.
us.
Everybody has some bias towards their race,
For
towards
sure,
their
or
fighter,
no, for sure.
towards their hometown guy. You know what I mean?
Or
There's always some
even
sort of
honestly,
favoritism.
even just the style of boxing you like.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
biased to
So yeah,
boxers.
we prefer as a Mexican, you prefer that come forward, rugged, and it doesn't.
exactly.
Yeah, because he got
It's a
his
good style.
his
I mean,
cojones
talking
on the
about
line.
fan friendly.
Yeah, no. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why I asked you how many rounds, because when you kept saying you thought it was close. I was there.
Yeah.
I thought that.
Goddamn, 5
I
rounds is a lot though,
Yeah,
Papa.
I thought he made it competitive. I thought he won some rounds, but
Okay.
I thought it was like a 9-3, 8-4 kind of fight.
No,
Okay.
7-5.
Yeah, but
Okay.
7-5
I
is
got it. That's respectable.
yeah, but
All right, but I'm just calling to support my boy Loma. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I've just been a fan of his that I'm just not going to jump off the train. But I still think Haney has a great, shot. You know what I mean? He is the favorite for a reason, but I still think Loma's not done. And as far as Haney, I gotta respect that guy just because he's actually trying to get these fights. Why they're not happening, politics and whatnot. But he's actually trying. He's voicing his opinion. He's saying, "Hey, I want this." He's opening his mouth saying, "I want Tank. I want this. I want that." I mean, meanwhile, Tank doesn't do the same to him. You know what I mean? If anything, Tank is slandering him. You get me? But yeah, I guess that's my time's up. I just called to say you guys doing a good job. Thank you for your platform, and I'll be calling again some other time.
Thanks, my guy. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right, moving on to the next caller. We do have Twitter Spaces, Discord, and Block Talk available for you guys to call in, voice your opinion. We are talking 11 days out, Haney Loma, ESPN pay per view next Saturday, May 20th, right here in Vegas. We are talking the episode Blood, Sweat, and Tears that ESPN dropped for that fight, and obviously the Frank Martin tweet, saying that he is pressure.
We going to
We got
numbers. Numbers.
Gotta unmute numbers. You have to unmute.
Jones on the beat.
Yo, what's good? TVV family, what's good? What's good?
Straight.
Yo, man, this is Jones on the beat from Beat Promoters. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, so Loma's a good fighter, man. But look, we all know, well, some of us know that Haney gonna put on a master class, man, a boxing clinic. You know what I mean? We already saw what Teofimo did with his jab. We talking about the best jab in boxing now. He gonna get that love-hate relationship boxing strategy. You know what I'm saying? Meaning Devin Haney gonna hug the shit out of him, but then he gonna slap him with that jab every time, man. So we're gonna get a boxing clinic. These fighters gotta fight each other, man. We all know this. And as far as who the face of boxing is, I think we gotta get clear on what the criteria is for that. Is it the person with the most belts, the most social media followers, known by the most celebrities? I mean, what is it? What is it? You know what I mean? I think we need to do a poll, what the criteria is. And when we get clear on what the criteria is, then we ain't even got to debate it no more. We already know.
The criteria for the face of boxing?
The criteria for the face of boxing. I mean, is it social media?
Yeah, that's gonna always be subjective, man. Yep. It's always gonna be subjective.
Just like
you're gonna have people. You're gonna have people that are gonna make a case for why Tank belongs there, and then you're gonna have people make a case why Canelo belongs there, and it's gonna be different reasons. One's gonna be based off consistency and numbers and events, and the other's gonna be culture and events and highest gate. Listen, yeah, that's just this. That's the nature of this sport.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
All right, my God. Thank you for the call, man. Appreciate it for sure.
The man, Jones on the beat. King Born, what up?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, y'all hear?
Yo, hey, yo, you there? Is you there?
We hear you.
King Born, hey, yo.
Yo, you hear me, right?
We hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Oh, my God.
Tell y'all shutting, man. Ready? Boxing boys, get ready. I heard all this fake shit today. Yeah. Fake like Mosinite, like the goddamn rappers is winning. Ain't even winning diamonds no more. I tell y'all something, man. There's a new radio station. I tell y'all what the fuck it is. It's goddamn Frank Martin FM radio. Turn them up. Turn them up, man. Don't put the volume down. Put that shit all the way up. You want all the smoke. Jermaine Jones, Jermaine Ortiz Jones, whatever the fuck his name is, the dude who fought Loma. Let me tell y'all something about Loma. Or some Animal Planet shit. Loma is a goddamn King Cobra.
You heard? Fucking Devin Haney is the mongoose. Man, reflexes and shit. But one thing about the Cobra, though, it got that venom. You heard? As long as we gonna hit him with the venom, he gonna hit him with the super charm shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, man. A lot of these dudes on this, they don't know what the fuck they talking about boxing shit. Hey, yo, next. After the fight, everybody gonna say, look, Sonny Carson style. Look, they fucked that man up right there. Yeah. Look, they fucked that man up right there. Motherfuckers' whole style is junk. You heard? And listen, man, when goddamn Presto Change don't come back, I don't want to hear nothing. Live check. I know what the fuck it is with Tank. You know what I'm saying? They know what it is with Tank. How you gonna blow up with Tank? Motherfuckers don't got no explosives, no ordnance, no C4, none of that shit. And we know if Devin Haney do not beat Loma, he taking his ass to 140. Super killers, super gorillas. You heard? Shit like super ninjas up there. What the fuck Devin gonna do against Sabril Matisse? What? What he gonna do? Talking that fly shit. Come on, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on out here with this shit, man. A lot of killers 140. Yo, Devin, you lose the Loma, don't worry about Shakur. Shakur ain't even thinking about you, Devin. You know what I mean? He ain't worried about you, man. Come on, man. Come on. Fuck glass jaw. You got fucking paper jaw and shit. Shit, man, weak, man. I want Loma to win, so get this fucking Tank fight. Fuck it, man. You heard? Like I said.
Lemmy.
Hey, give me a second, bro. Hold on. Let me get. All right, hear me good?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that guy was too funny. Can you hear me? Anyway, man. First off, dude, bro, tú mataste a ese viejo, bro. You were crazy. That guy's too old to be here when you told him, man. He's probably crying right now thinking about life. Anyway, man, let me go to my list here, man. I have to write a couple things down. So many topics. We're looking at Tank Haney. Haney all the way. I'm sorry, not Tank Haney. Tank Loma, Haney all the way. You know, it's gonna be a good fight, but I think Haney comes out on top. He's not gonna knock the guy out. He's just gonna outclass him. I think he's just younger, quicker, a little better, and I think Loma's still good, but he's not at that level yet. At that level anymore. And then if Haney decides to stay at 135, I mean, I don't even think it's two fights. I think it's just the one fight, and it's what everybody's been saying. It's just go straight to Tank, make that fight happen. That's what we want to see. And honestly, man, that fight's gonna be rough for both of them. I'm gonna bet Tank on that one. Depending on what I see now with Loma, but I think Tank's got him. Honestly, I think Haney's style is gonna be for sure Tank's toughest fight up to this point. But I just think Tank, man, he's also a good boxer. You gotta give him that. He's not the greatest, but he's good enough, and he's got that power. And I just think he's gonna take Haney for that. And then of course, like they were saying, Tank and Shakur. Now Shakur's later, bro. I mean, Shakur's good, and honestly, he's my favorite boxer right now. But definitely later. I don't think he's got to take that right now. He should probably take that 140, 147. Oh yeah, bro. I want to hear your Boston accent, bro. I got here a little late. I don't know what they're talking about. Did you do an accent or something?
You said what? Was there what?
No, your Boston accent. You said you had a Boston accent, or somebody mentioned that. I got here a little late, so I didn't hear what they were talking about. Did you impersonate?
Oh, I don't have a Boston accent. Maybe they talking about me trying to do a Baltimore accent. I got a $2 super chat from Jesus Cardenas that says, "Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?" They want to hear that Baltimore accent.
Yeah, do it.
Shout out to you, Chip. Let me go to numbers. What's up? He says, "Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?"
Mic check.
The fact
My
that you
good enough?
laughing at
We hear
yourself.
you.
What up, man?
What's up with you, Nez? What's up with you, Danny? Good
What up,
morning,
what up?
buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Hey man, get them old ass gladiators out of the intellectual arena, bro. Like, get them old corny ass takes out of here, bro. Like, out in the real world, bro. Like, yeah, respect. Like, give the elders their respect. But in here, bro, you can't have them corny, weird ass takes. Feel me? As in terms of what that old head was talking about, I don't understand why prize fighting can't be intertwined with legacy, bro. Like, I feel like the biggest prizes are gonna be with the biggest legacy fights. So like, there's really no excuse to not pursue both. You feel me? Like a prize fighter is fighting for legacy. You feel me? It's part of the legacy, the type of person you people. That's just my opinion, which I think, you know, I've been thinking about this in a minute. Like, would Shakur and Haney be bigger superstars had they signed with Mayweather Promotions? You know, would if they would have gotten that kind of like that passing of the torch via the culture, like would they be bigger stars? The way Tank is, because Tank. I don't know if Tank had any other suitors when he was like choosing agents and shit like that. Like when he was first coming up, but it did help his superstardom to go with Floyd Money Mayweather. You
Sure
feel me?
did.
And so, you know, and like we seen it now with like Haney. We seen it now with Shakur. Like they had those. I remember the articles that came out when they were negotiating. Like, are they going to sign with Floyd? Like Haney would have made sense. Haney probably has the most fighting resemblance to Pretty Boy Floyd. But they did what they did, and I think that's where like Floyd probably has his biggest cachet, where his biggest like contribution, where it's like the I'm not gonna say he's the face of boxing still, but he still does pull a lot of weight. What he says and like who he like. Hey, this fighter, you got to check up on him or keep an eye on him, that kind of thing. So, um, it's just something that I don't know. I don't know what you think about Ness or Danny. Like now that I think Haney's gonna be a free agent, if he signs with Floyd, or if he's just gonna keep doing his own thing. But I really think that I've always side with the boxer, so I'm gonna go with Haney against Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko's like to a gladiator. He's like a minus B plus gladiator at this point. And that's my call. Next, good luck on taking me again.
Man,
Peace.
Appreciate
appreciate
you,
you,
man.
man. Appreciate you for sure.
Let's see. We got hella callers still. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button because we're not interjecting and we're going straight to these callers, which are a lot of people. Joe Ray, Oregon. What up?
What it do?
Yeah. I just wanna say. So what's gonna happen if Loma does win? I mean, everybody's just like I hear a lot of people just all right. It's gonna be Tank and Haney, but man, I mean, Loma's the most skilled fighter he's fought up to this point, and I mean, if Loma ends up winning and you start talking about Aram, already talking so confidently about Loma and he ends up winning, I mean, where does Haney go from there? You know,
140.
I mean, what 140,
The
and
loss
that's
doesn't
that's what I'm
define
saying.
your
Like I think
career. One loss is one
I
loss,
mean, shit, and if he makes the weight with no issue, he got that rematch clause. He could run it back.
Yeah.
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you can't count out Loma. I mean, he's not just a washed up cat at this point. I mean, he beat Jermaine
Bro, but you
Ortiz.
gotta
90
realize, you
seconds.
You know,
gotta realize, and this ain't us. Like, take us out of it, right? You're the second
I
person.
hear you.
You're the second person on a 3.5 hour show. I went, took a piss, and used the bathroom twice. So maybe somebody called while I was in the bathroom. But since I've been on
Mhm.
in 3.5 hours, the second person to call in for Loma.
Man, I hear you. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing
it's
that
like how much credit can we give him when we didn't have
60
20 Haney
seconds.
callers and two Loma callers? You know what I'm saying? Like
right. Obviously,
I don't think it's no walk in the park by any means. I don't. I promise you I don't.
yeah, yeah. No, I like I said, I just feel like this is boxing, man. Anything can happen. So that was my take. I feel like, you know, uh,
Joe Ray, that's the bell.
Appreciate you.
El Roby.
San Diego, what up?
El Roby.
Got unmute. El Roby going once.
One time.
2 times.
2 times.
You out of there. You went to Borro?
Nope.
Borough
10
City E.
seconds.
Yo. Yo, Borough City.
I'm trying to pay my bills now.
Big 56.
Chicago. Chicago. This Chicago, what up?
Yes, sir. What's up, y'all,
Where
man?
you at? You in the Burbs. Where you at, man? Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cook County. Yeah, man.
No, I'm asking where
listening
you
to the show.
from. Where you from? I'm curious.
Yeah, in the burbs, bro.
Yeah,
Chicago Heights.
Oh, you in the Heights. You in the Heights. You didn't call in before?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Remember you told me about the little Bloom story before?
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead with your call, my guy.
Yeah, I've been listening to the show for like 2 years, bro. I'm family.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that.
All right, no problem, man. Hey, but with this whole Devin Haney thing, bro? If I'm talking to all the bettors right now, like who bet religiously, like who bet smart. The two main fights, bro, we all know that we can make money off of, bro, is the Gervonta Davis fight and this Devin Haney fight, man. I was listening to Tim Bradley. He talking about some Loma might try to expose him late. Now I went to the Tio and Loma fight. I went and watched that over again. And the Ortiz Loma fight, bro. Loma, that's one thing he do
Come on
good at.
strong
He
late.
turn up late. Yeah.
But that's the one thing Devin do, brother. If you talk about the Shakur sparring with Devin, you talk about the Tank sparring with Devin, they ended the same way. Devin could do more rounds, and the opposite team acts to stop the sparring. Devin is a machine. We'll see if I'm wrong.
Hey, and I'm with him. No, I'm my money on Devin. But what I'm saying is,
Should have
and
seen
how
him
you know
yesterday. I
Bob
felt like his
old-ass
best
talking,
rounds was towards the end. For real.
bro. How Bob old ass talking,
Word.
man. You know how these judges be, bro. I'm saying the best, like sprinkle a little money on a little majority, a little split. I don't see no stoppage between these two. And if you believe Loma gonna take the fight, it's best to take him at his plus 320 right now in the decision. Because as the fight going, I live bet while the fight going and stuff. The odds change. So the best odds you will get on Loma right now is at least him right now at plus 250, 350 on the decision.
All right, champ. Thank you for calling in. Khalid, giving you
I appreciate y'all.
Giving you your second counterpunch, Khalid.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to reiterate this. I don't want to hear no Shakur Stevenson's name. Like, you don't jump Devin to get the tank fight. Devin ain't got to fight you. Nah, do some more 135. We respect what you've done because you're a silver medalist. You did a lot at 130, Ring Magazine shit. But we got to see you at 135. There's some dudes there at like 135. Maybe that won't happen until Devin vacates the belts. Then we get to see him in some more championship type fights. Maybe that's when we'll see him fight Frank Martin and all that. But nah, bro. We got to see you do more at 135. And last thing, I just think that the styles of like the Puerto Rican homie and Regis Prograis, I think those styles give Devin Haney issues. So that's why I think that they'll beat him, especially since they've been in 140 longer as well. I think those are great fights, and I'm open to being wrong, especially if I get more information. But I'm just taking those guys over Devin Haney. But I think those are great fights, big fights, and I want to see those fights.
Yo.
That's my call. Thank you, bro.
Question.
Yo,
you in Hammond?
No, I'm in Gary, Indiana, bro.
Oh, Gary. Yo, we got a lot of people from the crib.
Salute, champ.
Yeah, bro. 219 here, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Shout out
calling
to you,
in.
bro.
We got King Capone.
Like Al Capone?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
King Capone.
1,000
Gotta
votes.
unmute.
We hit 1,000 votes. Do you think
Not 1,000 likes
Yo,
though.
yo, yo, yo.
What
Absolutely
up? What up?
not.
What up? What up?
Absolutely not.
What's good? What's good? Yo, what I would like to say is, how we gonna say Shakur need one more fights at 135, but Tank can move up to 140? And I fuck with Tank, but Tank can move up to 140 and fight for a belt. But Shakur can't fight Tank at
That
135.
that ain't a real, like, that's not the real champ. That's the secondary champ.
No, I understand that, but what I'm trying to say is, he's trying to make it seem like Shakur needs more fights at 135 to fight Tank. Like he's already a 2 division champ. What more do he need?
I mean, I see that argument though, bro. Like you beat a Chinese dude. That don't mean you get a shot at Tank, man.
Nah, I ain't trying to say that him being a Chinese. Do I understand that? I'm saying that. Saying like this, Tank can move up in weight, and I understand he got the accolades and shit to back it up. But we're not gonna act like Shakur don't fight nobodies, and we're not gonna act like seeing Tank fight fighters that we don't want to see him, fights that we never asked for. Like, nobody asked for Barrios, nobody asked for Cruz, but we got him. Don't get me wrong, Cruz and Tank was a good ass fight, but we got those fights without asking for them.
For sure.
All right, keep doing your thing. That's all I have to say.
Appreciate you,
All right,
man.
man. Shout out to
Appreciate you.
you.
Thank you for tuning in. And anybody else that's out there want to rock out, we all taking callers
Bro, and
Discord and
Roby,
Twitter.
bro, stop crying. We try to go to you.
We could go back. We
You
could go
chose to
back.
not answer.
Where is he?
Right there.
619.
And you lying, say you've been on hold 30 minutes. That shit
He
says
was on
6
hold
minutes.
for a while. No, it says 6 because once you click
Oh
it, it
yeah.
starts over. Go ahead, Roby.
So we going to you just like everybody else.
I don't think he can hear us. Roby. It's
Hello?
his.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. I was about to say, it's your phone, champ. What up? What up?
Yo, man. No, I've been out for 30 plus minutes, boys. I never heard anybody tell me it's my turn. So
Yeah,
right now.
nah, yo, it was crazy because I said 619 and I just instantly thought Rey Mysterio and it was I seriously thought it's crazy how that one man
Nah,
made y'all fucking area code
I swear,
famous.
man. I
I
maybe
didn't
I
even
missed
know
it. I've
that.
been, trying to get ready for work and stuff. But yeah, man, I was just calling because I was thinking about like Devin and I do think he's a really good boxer. He's a great boxer. But the only thing is he has no power. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe is it because he's drained? You know what I mean? Because maybe he needs to go to 140. Because I see him training with weights, resistance. Uh, he's doing all the right stuff when you look at his highlights for training. So that's what I've seen so far. And as far as the only bad part about it is when they gave him that email belt, that kind of set him back a little bit. And a lot of people were talking shit, but it wasn't like he asked for it. You know what I mean? So I feel a little bit bad. But
Yo,
this
hey,
dude went all the way to Australia.
he defending it this
He went.
he defending it next week too. He said
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
it's the iCloud, the Gmail, the Yahoo on the line.
No, but he's going. He went to Australia 2 times, right?
Twice, yep.
Right. He went to Australia 2 times, beat up that loudmouth Cambozos, and so I mean the man's doing everything he can to get rid of that email champ shit. So that's what I was thinking. Also, is Loma the underdog or is he?
Nah, yeah, he's the underdog.
Is he?
Yep.
Wow. I feel like that's crazy, but I feel like Loma can. I mean, if I were to put money on it, I would definitely put it on him. And
Well,
there
then
goes.
you should, because
Yeah.
underdog means you make more than what you put.
I think he's like a +3 something.
Box Life TJ.
By decision, that is.
I just had to switch it up and tap in on Twitter. I usually tap in on Discord, but man, everybody keep talking about Devin Haney ain't got no pop. Nigga, that's a lot of boxers that have made it into the Hall of Fame without pop. They just knew how to box. You know what I'm saying? So for people that say that, they not real boxing fans. And then another thing is, man, I'm about to be at that Devin Haney fight. trying to see what that crowd like, because that Tank crowd was crazy when I went. So I'm gonna be seeing you there, ring walk, Denny.
Yes,
You're
sir.
gonna be going crazy.
Let me know. Hit me.
Got you. That's all I got to say. Everybody tune in.
All right, my guy. See you next week.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Yes,
the
sir,
call.
Ski.
Let's
Yes.
go.
We going out to Discord. We got Spider Rico, Oregon. Stand up.
What's up, guy?
What up, God?
Hey, you can hear me good?
Yep.
Crystal.
All right, big bet. What's up, y'all? The
What up?
community. Yo, if y'all know me, I'm Esteban from Oregon with Love, your local neighborhood border wars boxer. I've been listening to the show today. I've been listening to the other shows. I ain't called in since Tank beat that man. It's a shame what happened to Garcia. He did good though, uh, but
Yo,
it was
yo,
like it.
Esteban.
Yeah.
Guess what today is?
Nah.
Today Tuesday, bro.
Yeah,
$2
yeah.
Tuesdays if you got
Uh-huh.
T-Mobile. $2 Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesdays, $2 T-Mobile Tuesdays,
On a
Tank on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, your song on a Tuesday. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah. Throw it up where you live.
How
Do
you
it
gonna
big.
ask him? How you gonna ask him? Do he remember his song?
We moving on though. You got to move on from the next track. You got to move on from the next female. You got to move on in
Oh,
life. Garcia, he
you
got
got
to
a new
move on.
song? You got a new song,
Tank,
Tank?
Tank. He did his thing, but I went back and I was watching. I said Garcia, I gotta eat my crow. I said Garcia was gonna knock out Tank because he did. He said Jesus Christ and all that. I was with him,
Mm.
and
He brought you in with the religion.
yeah, I was. But I went back and watched Caleb Plant versus Benavidez. I said Caleb Plant was gonna knock out Benavidez. I got to eat my crow on that one too. I was with him. I really thought he could do it,
Word.
but
You eating a
it's all
lot of
good, y'all.
crow,
We got to
champ?
keep our heads up. We got to keep moving on. We got to stay strong. Everybody that's listening to me, listen to the strength in my voice. Every day I'm fighting to, be a better man. Stay working on my combinations, my punches and bunches. And that's in everything in life that we do. We got to just keep going at it
I
until
thought he was
the
rhyming at first.
they talking about Devin Haney don't got no power. Muhammad Ali would punch the people till they bleed. The referee just had to stop the fight. The man never would go down, but Muhammad Ali would beat the people senseless until they couldn't do nothing. It's just a beating. That's how Devin Haney gonna beat up on Lomachenko. What y'all think? That's the bone, and I'm gone.
Mm. Damn, when is this? June 9th? Oh, I might go to Brona fight in Miami? Give me a reason. Give me a reason. Davidian. Oh, you ain't fucking with it?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Give me a reason to go to Florida?
Yeah. To Miami. That ain't just
I mean,
Florida.
I'm saying like
Davidian.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
What's
What's good,
up?
Danny? What's poppin'?
What up with it?
Uh, I ain't got much. I ain't got much to say. I just want to say good show, great callers. Man, I'm excited for this Devin and Lomachenko fight. I am a big fan of the White Wolf, aka Lomachenko, but I feel like I don't know. You gotta go with Devin. I mean, I feel like he's younger, faster, you know. But is it gonna be easy? No. But I'm rocking with my boy Devin. And that's pretty much it for me. But great show as always, and God bless y'all. I'm out.
Champ, you the man. Amen to that. I'll accept those blessings without a doubt. Shout out to God. Looks
Yes,
like we
sir. Yes,
got
sir.
Kaka Brown is now in the runnings for the Kenichi Bear Hibernation 5 brand new sealed set. We giving it away Saturday for our live watch party. We're gonna be doing the fight party live for ESPN and Rolly. Really, we're gonna do a mixture. Danny said we got to do a mixture. That's what we're doing. Space Predator, you up? Space Predator.
You threw me off at first. You was
With
like,
that name?
nah. When you
You
said
guys clear me?
you said fight party, I'm like, damn, what fight we doing?
Hello?
Yep, we hear you.
Oh,
Thought you meant a real
I'm
party.
excited. I'm ready to see Skeletor in the weigh-in for the Devin versus Loma.
The hate is real.
I'm ready to see Skeletor. No, it's a 50-50 fight for me. I'm
Who's
here
your
working,
favorite
so.
fighter, by the
But it's
way?
a 50-50.
Did
What was that?
Devin beat your favorite fighter already, or is he gonna beat your favorite fighter? Which
I
one is
don't
it?
have a favorite fighter.
Why is he Skeletor again?
Well, you remember him in the last way out with Cambosis.
No, I remember
Looking,
him. I remember him being a
yeah, that's why.
champion. I remember him being a champion and making the belt, making the weight,
Yeah,
not
I guess this is
losing.
why they call it the Haney voice, though.
I mean, what would
right?
you
'Cause we're
rather
all
do though?
defending him already.
But what's right and wrong? Is what Shakur did, losing his belts on the scales, right, or is what Devin did, look like Skeletor and keep his belts right? Just tell
Well,
the audience
if you
for me.
make that
Just tell
comparison,
the
then you're right.
audience for
Obviously,
me.
if
Tell
you
the
saying
audience.
it,
I'm the
champ.
Haney voice. You tell us what's right.
If you make that comparison, then obviously you're going to be right because you're going to make it that way.
Okay.
So,
Is it
right?
better? Is it better to do like Tank and miss weight on the
It's
scales?
better to do the right thing always.
Okay, so
And
then
what's the right thing?
why
There
are
you
you
go.
why
There's
are
your
you
answer.
laughing at a champion for doing what's right? Why are you making a joke at a champion for doing what's right? Would you rather him be Tank and miss the scales in the weight in the UK and have to go run around the streets of London? Who would you rather him be?
I'm just saying he's ready
Where's
to
your
move up.
priorities at?
I
You
agree
He's
with
going to
that.
win or he
Nah,
loses. He's moving up. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that.
He's moving up.
Well,
Dude,
I don't know
y'all
if he
weird,
is,
man.
but yeah, he definitely on the cusp for sure.
I
He's
can't
moving
wait.
up,
I
and
can't wait to see Devin Haney again. I can't wait to see Skeletor. I can't wait to see someone struggle to do what's right. I'd rather him be Jamal Charlo and have to be, laughed at and ridiculed by all his fans and forced to fight Julian Williams. You fucking dudes are weird, man. Super duper weird. The thing is, you forget boxing. I don't forget. When Jamal couldn't make weight, y'all clowned him. Y'all said he was a duck. Y'all said he was running away from Julian. He made the weight. Now Devin's making the weight. He's Skeletor. He needs to move up. You guys are weird, man. Fucking weirdos. Weirdos. I love being the dude to tell you you're a weirdo. Go ahead. I'm not
okay.
going to cut your call.
All right.
I'm not going to cut your call. Go ahead. I want people to know exactly each and every one of y'all. I want them to know who y'all are. I want them to hear the way that y'all speak. I want them to know how you was raised.
I guess so, but I think Shakur needs to do a lot more as well. People calling him for the next fight. He needs to do more. I agree. He fights this Chinese dude, and all of a sudden, he's going to be the best at 135. I disagree. I think he needs to get ranked somehow, or automatically. He's not ranked, is he? Just because he's a champ and he moves up, right?
Nah, he lost his belts. What Devin never did. You can't just automatically do anything when you lose your belts.
Yeah, I just think these guys they're too crazy with the eye test when it comes to Shakur. Automatically, they're gonna say he's gonna beat Tank, he's gonna beat this, he's gonna beat that. But I got Haney, but I do think it's gonna be a close fight because of the weight, and that's it.
All right. I just don't understand. Like, you dudes call in and say certain shit to, like, piss me off, but you don't understand that your voice is recorded and then people hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's the Haney voice. We're going to defend Haney over here. But what's right and wrong? To make the weight and fight the guys that want to fight you, or to not make the weight and lose your belts? You know, what's right and wrong? To sacrifice what true champions do? Because Floyd sacrificed to fight Oscar. Ryan sacrificed to fight Tank. I mean, I don't get it.
Who we got on the phone line?
504 Rue.
Gentlemen, good morning. How y'all doing?
What up?
Yo, you must have thought Ness like really calmed down, cause I seen you earlier, champ. You said no way you would call in.
Yeah, I figured I'd give him some time. He's, yelling at people, causing us subscribers, not taking it easy on the triggered boxing fan in the population. We know we have to do a little better with that. And as some of these guys, they get wrapped up in some of these fighters and they can't take a different opinion. That's all. That's no big deal. He'll come back. He'll be all right. But this is gonna be a good fight, man. I know everyone's overlooking my guy. I get it. The younger guy, better reach, good athleticism, but it's gonna be one of those times where Walio veteran. I won't say old, but gonna have some tricks in his bag. And of course, he's a dirty fighter, according to some boxers in the industry. It looks like Bob is also going to be buying some judges to get Loma the belt. So Devin, again, has to climb up the mountaintop to do something good in the sport, like going overseas, something a lot of other fighters have done decades before, taking bad contracts, again, than other fighters have done before. So yeah, shout out to Devin Haney. It's a real guy. But all right, it's my call. You have a good day.
All right, real appreciate the call, champ. Max, you ain't really missed nothing, man. You ain't missed too much. Who we got next though? Champ. Who on the phone lines? Y'all know the number 425-569-5241.
Shout out to Madison. Just want to say shout out to Madison, man. We met Madison about a year ago. He's been a great addition to the team.
Year and a half, for real.
It's funny how at first we ain't know if
Bro,
he was
word
really with
is
us.
born. Yo, and Ness told him, like, yo, we ain't think you was really fucking with us. Like, we
Yeah.
was, yo, and word is born, we was like, man, ain't no way he this nice, because he was just always nice and trying to be positive. And like, yo, the best outcome, mentality. And it's like, yo, he just trying to play us for real. But nah, shout
But
out
he's
to my
genuinely
boy.
just a really nice guy. Shout out to him. I call him the closer. I come to learn him as the closer. So shout out to him. We got Vega, Florida. What up? Discord, Vega, Florida. Larry Smooth, jump in if he don't come in.
Yo.
Yo, I'm coming through clear.
Yo, Crystal, what up?
What's the word, fellas? What's the word, man?
All good. What's up with it?
That's what it is. Shit, hey yo, let me throw this out there before I start my call. And it's not directed specifically towards y'all, and this isn't directly about boxing, but just in general in life, yo, niggas gotta stop conflating when people are telling the truth with hate, bro. Like the two things can be separate, bro. Like just if a nigga telling the truth don't mean that a nigga hating. You dig
Word.
what I'm
I
saying?
totally agree with that.
I don't know why people like love trying to throw those two together. Like that was just a random aside. But to the call, man. Appreciate the show as always, man. Shout out to the good brothers of the back call. I've been listening to these callers calling, talking about Shakur ain't done nothing at 35. He only beat a Chinese dude. All that shit, man. Listen. You niggas is weird, and look, if y'all scared for Devin to take the fight, just say. And I'm not talking about Charles, but I'm just saying everybody, bro. If you niggas don't want to see Shakur fight Devin, just say that shit, my nigga. Like all this weird ass shit about he ain't been at 35 long enough, et cetera, bro. That shit is weak. Like, yo, let's be real, man. This Rolly fight week. How long has Rolly been at 140 to get ranked and get a title shot? He ain't fought nobody at 140. Danny Garcia, they just got the announcement on him and Laura. How long he fought at 60 to get ranked and get a title shot at 60? Bro, this type of shit happens all the time, so I don't know why niggas' energy is different for Shakur, man. That shit is very good. And if niggas signed on to DPP, just say you signed on to DPP, man.
Can I
That's my
rebuttal?
what's up?
So the difference is those circumstances that you mentioned, there was never someone bigger waiting. Right?
I mean, it ain't no bigger people at 140 to that could have fought what's the old boy name that popped hot. Like he couldn't unify with nobody at 40. He had to fight Rolling.
Alberto Puello?
Yeah, Puello. He couldn't unify with Regis or Matias. He had to fight Rolling.
I mean, obviously, if you didn't see, I'll tell you. Regis did an interview with Ringside Views, excuse me, my boy. And Texas. Regis was training for a fight before the news broke. He already knew. Or everything that we found out yesterday, it was secret. He already knew
Right.
he was fighting Liam Paro, so no, Alberto couldn't fight Regis. Secondly, Alberto was ordered by the WBA to fight.
Oh, come on, come on,
You want
come
me
on.
to?
We already
Do you
know.
want
We
me to?
already know
Do
what's
you want
going
me to
down with the
finish?
WBA,
Do you
man.
want me to finish? He was
Go
ordered.
ahead, knock
He was
yourself out.
ordered to fight Gary Russell, Antoine.
And
He
and he
said
and he turned it
no.
down.
Exactly. So they went to the next one in line. Basurro is actually the number one because he ain't got a name. Rolly and them skipped him, but he's been number one.
Right. So you just said it. He was next in line. So how the fuck is Rolly like? How could Rolly even be in the equation? Never fought at 40 and just come off a knockout loss.
Because
How
when
could
the,
he? How could he? How
you
could he
want me
be
to
anywhere in the
answer?
equation?
You want me to answer?
Go ahead. That's why
Okay.
I just asked a question.
So as the WBA ordered Gary to fight Puello, that's their
Right.
order. That's their
Right.
order. So since Gary don't want the smoke, the champion gets a voluntary. So when you got a voluntary, that word means you get to do what you want as the
He voluntarily brought up a nigga that just got knocked out. Is what you telling me?
So
And there's no uproar about that.
So hold on,
But
because
it's an uproar. But it's an
listen to
uproar
me.
about a 2-division former unified champ coming
Just
up
hear
and
me
wanting to
out.
fight the undisputed champ.
Just hear me out because you want to
All
make
right.
it a joke. You don't want to keep it real. So I just want to
I'm
keep
not
going.
joking. I'm
I
being
want to keep
honest.
going. I want to keep
Everything I
going.
said was honest.
I'm just asking you, who is Alberto Puello's tank? Because remember that this equation, you made all this scenario to say that Shakur should be allowed to fight someone even with one fight in the division because Rolly ain't fighting no one, ain't got a shot. And the other example you said, they got a shot.
And Danny.
And my rebuttal to that is Laura doesn't have a tank waiting, and neither does Alberto Puello have a tank waiting. Haney.
Hold on.
Let me
Laura don't
finish
have a
my
tank waiting. So
sentence.
you mean to tell
Let
me
me finish
a
my
fight with
sentence.
Laura and
Brother,
Charlo
brother,
wouldn't be better
brother,
than a fight with Laura and Danny?
brother, let me finish my sentence. And yes, I'm meaning to tell you, no, the Laura with Charlo,
Fuck
the fight with
it,
Charlo
man.
and Laura ain't big. Charlo's been out the ring for 3 years. Did you forget?
Did you forget Danny never fought at 60?
You're
Did you
absolutely
forget
right.
that?
You're absolutely right. But Danny at least had a fight, right?
And he fought.
Jamal isn't out of fighting. He was just crying on an interview. Like, you really want to put him in there? We talk about Tio's mentality and Ryan's mentality and their mental health, but now you want to throw the dude that was just crying on an interview in his toughest fight or one of the toughest fights. I'm not trying to be
No,
condescending or sarcastic. I'm
because my
giving
thing
you
is,
real facts. Like, the examples you mentioned don't have a big fight that people want.
they do.
People
Charlo is
people
definitely a
want.
bigger fight, man.
So
Who's
so
crying for a
Larry,
Danny fight?
Larry,
Who's
Larry,
crying for?
Larry, Larry,
Hold on, real quick, Ness.
Larry, are you
I'm asking you a
saying
question.
no,
Who's
don't ask
crying?
me a
Go ahead.
question, Larry.
Go ahead.
Don't ask me a question because again, you can't compare Charlo and Laura, which no one is asking for, to Tank and Devin, which we're arguing over. You're just making fights out your ass and saying, well, there
But I'm
is a fight. I gotta go. I can't do it if you're not gonna be realistic.
being realistic, you got a
How?
champion, right? You got a
How?
champion at 160, bro.
I gotta
Danny
go, man.
fought Jose.
I gotta go. Charlo
He's
is a
saying
champion in recess. Charlo also has a WBC mandatory that the WBC, Charlo said they could give him one voluntary. Then he must fight Adames. So you just, again, you're pulling fights out of your ass to make it okay for the other guys. Laura and Charlo, ain't nobody asking for Laura and Charlo. That's not Tank and Devin. That's not, you want Shakur to fight Devin or fight Tank, but we've been asking for Tank and Devin. So it's not the same to say, yo, but y'all letting Laura fight Danny. No one's asking for Laura and who exactly? Because he said Charlo, but is there another name we're begging for? No one is asking for
no, he
that.
said Charlo.
What we asking for is Tank and Devin. People are trying to put roadblocks. We asking for Tank and Devin.
Man, we
So
gotta
when you
see
want to
him make
give your
35 first.
when you want to give your metaphors and your examples, give us proper ones. Simple. Vega, what up?
We gotta see him hit that scale first. We talking about another 4-3-2 fights at 35.
Vega, what up? West Virginia, Wade, what up?
Yo, what up? Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
What up with it?
Yo. So Devin Loma, man. I got Dev watching him. I mean, I still give Dev credit and all, but I think Loma's just too small, just too old at this point. I mean, Loma started at 126 when he was damn near 30. Dev been at 135 since what, like as a teenager, beginning of his career. So I definitely got Dev watching him. Tank ain't showing no indication that he want to fight Dev. So after this fight, I just like to see Dev campaign at 140. I mean, there's a lot of big fights to be made up there. Other than that, to piggyback on the earlier caller, I had Pitbull winning 5 rounds too against Tank. Going into the 12th, I had a 6-5, and I know, man, everybody always say, "Oh, Tank only had one hand," but I mean, why is that a slight towards Pitbull, bro? Like last time I checked, man, punch resistance, having an iron chin. I mean, that's just the attributes of a fighter,
No,
bro.
for
You know what
sure,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
But that's all I
I ain't
got.
think it was
Appreciate
that
that.
close. I definitely ain't think that, but no, you definitely right on that part. That's kudos to him. Appreciate the call though, West Virginia.
Wade, appreciate you. We got more callers here. Looks like Yoko.
Yo,
Yo.
what's good, yo? I see y'all back in here capping again.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm not no tank. You know I'm not no tank. You know I'm not no tank fan first. So I'm talking about Shakur. You talking about why Shakur deserve to fight? Name a better fight. Name a better fight besides Tank right now.
That's the problem, champ. I only want the Tank fight first. If he fights Tank, then you can fight Shakur. I don't want to name another
But
fight.
bro,
That's what's wrong
but
with
bro, Shakur,
boxing.
he already said that he stayed for names like Tank or Shakur. You know
Absolutely.
Tank on that
Absolutely.
bullshit. Tank be on
Absolutely.
that bullshit. So let me ask you something. If Tank be on that bullshit, he fight Shakur, you gonna be okay with it?
Bro,
Yeah, hell
because
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, hell yeah. Tank got to
Okay,
duck
okay,
first.
that's what we
Tank
saying.
okay,
got to duck first.
okay,
We
That's the
not
fight
giving
okay.
we
him a
So he got to
pass.
okay,
We not giving him a
okay,
pass.
okay.
We not opening the
That's
door.
cool. That's
We not
cool.
letting him
That's
sidestep.
cool.
That's not
That's
what we
cool. That's so
doing.
new. You said it. That's cool. But you heard Devin say he go for legacy, right? You heard him saying that thing. He go for legacy. So if
Yeah,
he can't get that Tank fight and he don't fight Shakur, is he a duck or not?
absolutely. Absolutely.
He's
Unless,
a duck. Okay,
unless,
okay,
unless he says, I'm not fighting Tank. I'm not fighting Shakur. I can't make the weight after Lomachenko. I'm moving up. You can't say you can
okay,
make the weight for one and not the other. If you can make the
okay.
weight for
And he
Tank,
called
you
their
can make
names
the
and he
weight.
said their names.
Bro,
Oh, okay. See,
we
now I'm
arguing.
fucking with this energy. You
We
ain't had
saying
this
the
energy
same
before.
thing. No, I always had the same. You
That's what
just
I'm
wasn't
saying.
listening. You just wasn't listening.
Okay,
I'm not giving
okay. I'm listening.
Shakur priority. That's the only energy that's
Okay.
different. He is not
All
first.
right, bet. Okay, cool. That's all I'm saying. If he duck Tank, he don't a date or Tank duck him and he don't fight Shakur. That's a duck. Cool.
Yep.
I'm with y'all niggas. That's
Uh,
all I had to hear because I know. All right.
uh, and my energy is the same, bro. Like Tank gotta say, I'm not fighting Haney. Then Haney gotta say, I'm fighting Shakur. Now,
damn. My
if
bad.
Haney
My
says,
bad.
I can't make the weight to fight Tank, I'm moving up. That means he can't make the weight to fight Shakur. But if Haney say, nah, I'm sticking around to fight Tank, and Tank don't give him the fight, then Haney should try to negotiate with Shakur. It's just simple. I mean, that, bro, but that's what I've been saying. Like, we just want what's right. Tank and Haney got history before Shakur and Haney. The dudes that saying Shakur go first, Shakur deserve it, y'all cowards. Y'all don't want to see Tank fight Devin. Rumble, what up?
Like we was asking for Devin Haney, and they was in position
Devin
when
Haney is the same person.
Devin Haney and Tank when
Tank
Shakur
did it twice.
when Shakur became featherweight champ.
Tank did it twice. He had the WBC ranking. He said, if they mandate, I ain't fighting. He in the WBA, he can activate it and consolidate. He ain't do it. but somehow we got to defend Devin. Okay, Rumble, you gonna talk or we wrapping up?
Nets GTO Ringwalk Danny the Boxing Voice. Catch us in 2 hours, 12 p.m.
Rumble,
Pacific.
LV Slugger.
BBB, fellas.
What up?
What up? What up? Yeah, man. What y'all was talking about, Frank Martin?
Yup, Frank Martin.
We were supposed to be talking about Frank Martin.
Frank Martin comments and the blood, sweat, and tears that Haney Loma.
It's gonna be like this for the next 10 days. Every day we doing a show on Haney. We gonna count down like we did Garcia, but it's gonna be
That's what
toxic.
I like. That's
It's gonna
what I
be
want.
toxic.
Absolutely. You know, the undisputed champ in boxing, getting his just due. So I mean, it's well deserved. You know, this man got all belts. The youngest undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. So I mean, he put it on, man. Like so. I'm looking forward to this fight, man. Definitely looking forward. I see where Frank Martin coming from. You know, he's definitely making some noise over there at PBC, but there's one guy holding all the belts down at 135. So I doubt that Haney sticks around and gives him an opportunity. Like I said, we seen how he looked this last fight, man. You know, he beat Ken Bosa's ass. He definitely beat his ass, but we seen how he looked at the weigh-in. And I just feel like we putting him at an unfair disadvantage trying to make him fight all these guys at 135. I mean, once he's successful with Loma, you know, I have no problem with him sticking around trying to get the big payday, the big fight that Tank, one of the bigger fights in boxing. Because, I mean, if he moves to 140, where is that fight for him? The Tank fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is the big fight at 140 for him equivalent to a Tank fight? So you know, I'm all for him to go because he's been calling out Tank for years. So, I mean, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I want Devin versus Tank hopefully next. You know, Tank coming off his big pay-per-view with Ryan. Devin will be coming off his first with Loma. So I think this will be a great opportunity to go ahead and go right at it. But for people sitting up there talking like Devin needs to be sticking around fighting secure, I just feel like I said, it's some slight hate there, man. This man secure been in how many divisions so far as a pro? 2, 3 on his third division. And the reason why he's at 135 because he missed weight. Like, we've seen how Devin Haney looked his last fight, man. When we want these guys at their best when we get that fight. So I feel like that's putting Haney at a disadvantage. I mean, if he say he can do it, you know what I'm saying, after this fight, you know, let's get to it. But I just feel like after seeing him at that last weigh-in, man, and seeing his body sucked down, drained out like that, I just don't think he'll be at his best trying to sit around and fight Secure. So, and even Secure said it so. You know what I'm saying? If he stick around and he got to stick around and fight him.
LV, you there, champ? Because you had hella background noise. CYP counterpunch.
Uh-oh. Research shows, it says that the fight that Stevenson had at 135 was an eliminator, and the winner will become the mandatory challenger for the Devin Haney versus Vasiliy Lomachenko winner. Mandatory. Who won it? Shakur. Who's the mandatory? Shakur. He doesn't know who he's fighting yet because they haven't fought yet. I remember, if memory serves me correctly, Devin Haney was in the same position as the mandatory when Luke Campbell and Lomachenko were fighting for WBC. If memory serves me correctly, Lomachenko already had 2 belts before he picked up that WBC belt. That means he had 3 belts after, which means 2 belts was before Devin Haney became his mandatory. What happened to the excuses saying, well, what about the mandatory for the other 2 belts? Oh, didn't say that then. But now it's, but what about the other belts that Devin has? So, well, what about those mandatories? More fucking excuses. The same excuses that he didn't want nobody using for him when Loma was on top. I find it funny that these motherfuckers do this shit all the time. It's always cry for me, but don't cry for them. Always. You hated motherfuckers saying you wanted everybody to believe you was ducking, Lomachenko was ducking you. You wanted everybody to believe that. But if we say that you ducking Shakur because he's your mandatory, if you win, then no, it's propaganda. Out the words of Bill Haney himself. I love you, but you're a promoter and promoters lie, so I'm jumping on your ass for lying. It's propaganda. It's not real. But he's doing the same thing you did to get to Loma, but that was real. You really wanted that. But Shakur don't really want you. So why the fuck I send all these offers? You didn't send no fucking offers to fight Loma. You waited and trusted the process, and then Loma left and gave you the belt through franchise. I find it fucking funny that when the shoe's on the other foot, everybody changes around here. Why does everybody change when the gun's on the other foot? Bam, 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 shot down. You're dead. See out.
Pretty sure BH reached out to Carl and what's Aegis back in 2019 trying to make that fight.
Yeah.
That's all,
And
Carlos.
I'm pretty sure what you said was that Shakur is the mandatory, but so is Loma, the first one that has to be satisfied. You can't get to one without getting to the other. I'm trying to Google here because usually when you satisfy a mandatory, the next one's not till 12 or 18 months later, kind of like Yeardom Canelo. Benavidez hasn't gotten a shot yet. You know, that's how it works, but I guess for Devin, the fans want to change the rules. I guess he's fighting two back to back somehow. He got a vacant belt.
I don't even know
Rumble,
that he stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Rumble, what up?
I'm just thinking more realistic with the weight, but
Rumble, you gotta unmute your microphone on
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
How are
yeah,
you?
yeah. You can hear me.
Yes.
How you doing? Hey, I
Good.
just want to say that you can't. We can't be arguing on the side of boxing rules or the rules of the sanctioning bodies as though they're respectable and you know what I'm saying as though they should carry weight. They should not. I think on this platform, you guys read the bylaws of those sanctioning bodies, and the result or the conclusion of it was that they get to do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? So as far as the situation with Shakur Stevenson, he should 100% be able to move to 135 and hop the line and fight Devin Haney next if Tank doesn't want to fight. 100%. There's nobody else in the division that's doing anything. Tank is Shakur is a two-time champion. Zepeda got called out. What did he do? He ran. Pitbull got called out. What did he do? He ran. And we already know the strategy of these guys. They're waiting for Devin Haney to vacate the belts. They're going to try to steal a belt and then go and hide somewhere in California or Mexico or wherever. You know what I mean? Like Jaime Mugia type time. You know, that's not what we want for the division. So 100%, we want guys that are going to fight to have the belts, to be in position to dictate the storylines of the division. All this, oh, he has to fight this guy. The Chinese guy wasn't enough. The Chinese guy was enough, 100%. You know what I mean? And if you don't want it to be Zepeda fighting for to be Shakur who fights for the belts, then ask one of the guys in line that's supposed to be in front of Shakur to fight Shakur. Ask them to fight anybody another top guy. Ask Zepeda to fight Pitbull. Ask Zepeda to fight Keyshawn. Ask Frank. Ask Zepeda to accept Frank. You know what I mean? Pitbull fight Frank. You know what I'm saying? Like so don't disrespect Shakur and then prop up ducks. You know what I mean? So that's all I got.
All right, Rumble. Thank you for calling in. I think that was his first time. I had some passion to it. Appreciate it.
definitely had a lot of passion. Shout out,
Appreciate it.
champ.
And I think we done did it. Let me get to these super chats though. Lot of them.
Definitely.
Appreciate the support. We're going to check Cash Apps as well. And don't forget, we'll be back at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We do 2 shows every single day. Joshua sent his $10 for the raffle. We're doing a raffle for these brand new set of Kenichi beers, Hibernation 5s, detachable mic, attachable mic. You can use them to call into the show, like MadBet 100. Maybe you're a gamer, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, attachable, detachable mic. Go talk to your friends online. You can do that. Looks like we got a couple super chats. Adrian, $2. Yo, Ness, is Rolly fighting for the super or the interim? He is fighting for the super.
Yes, indeed.
August, $5 super chats. Y'all remember how Thurman talked bad to Pac-Man? Sound like Devin talking to Loma. Remember what the outcome was? Put something on Loma for KO. All right. Jay Swift, Shakur versus Chris Colbert. I want to see that fight. Colbert moved back to 130. Esco somewhere, $2 super chat. If Haney moves up, I want to see Haney versus Tio at 140. Do you want to see if it loses to Taylor? Because I keep asking people that. They act as like it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to beat Teller. I got Lord Mac and Cheese right here in Vegas, $5 super chat. He says, $2 Tuesdays at Deja Vu's. Yeah. I like them. Oh yeah, I like them strippers. Yeah, I like them strippers. On his Angel Garcia tip. I hear you, champ. That looks like we got to everybody. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. On to the next one right here, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern. Peace. It's not the interim. It's not the interim. Okay? I should time you out. Being a loser. It's not the interim. Josh Teller got stripped of everything except the WBO, right? Correct. So it's not the interim. Stop spreading false information. We out.